Fender, you got that helmet? Hey Fender, you got the size 12s?
On the Cowboy Sports Network from Learfield, Cowboy Basketball is brought to you by AAA Insurance. Insurance that's more than just insurance. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming, supporting UW and Cowboy fans like you. Live fearless. The Berg Simpson Law Firm. Good lawyers changing lives. Cheyenne Regional Medical Center, your partner in health. And by Coors Light. Whatever your mountain, climb on. 21 means 21. With great beer comes great responsibility.
Lobs it for Nutt and the jam.
Cowboy basketball is on the air. Now to courtside. Here's Dave Walsh.
Hello again and welcome to Magnus Arena in Denver, Colorado. Tonight, the Wyoming Cowboys take on the Denver Pioneers. Both teams will head into their 7th game of the season. The Cowboys 5-1 through their first 6. The Pioneers come in at 2-4. Both under second-year head coaches. Cowboys under second-year head coach Alan Edwards, and Denver, their head coach in his second year, Rodney Billups. Well, a lot on the line here as these two old foes get together. They started this series back in 1915. Denver and Wyoming have played one another 154 times since then, and Cowboys with a big edge in the series, but always good to hook up with DU. It's always been forever it seems, has been a home-and-home series. 1 year in Laramie the game is played, the next year here, and so on. Well, it's DU's turn to host this time around. Kevin McKinney, the Senior Associate Athletic Director at the University of Wyoming. Our Armani of Analysis is here courtside, and Kevin, I don't know, this is always kind of a fun game, I think. It's just a good regional rivalry. They know each other well, different leagues and all that, but the close proximity, players that have played against each other on both teams in high school, all that going on. I think it's just a good game on both teams' schedules, I think.
I think it always has been, and it's always a good thing to play in Magnus. It's a nice facility, and I think other than it being a little chilly because the ice underneath the floor, this is a real good basketball place. I talked to some of the kids, and they enjoy playing here. It's a good shooting building, but they do get a little chilly. Yeah, this is an interesting series because for 40 years they were in the same league. And during that time, we looked this up today, that was 21 through 62. The series record was 43-38 in favor of the Cowboys, so it was a very close rivalry back in the day, and of course they kind of went separate directions. But right now, you mentioned Billups, and he is trying to change the culture of this program and change its style of play. Of course, Joe Scott ran the Princeton offense very successfully, as he did at Air Force. Billups wants to get up and down the floor, and as we heard Coach Edwards tell us, they're still in a transition period. Every once in a while you'll see them do a backdoor cut and some of the things that are part of the Princeton offense. But they have some very good offensive players. Of course, Amigo, the big guy in the middle, and Rozga, the guard, both of them averaging in double figures, and they're the team leaders. They're good players, and the Cowboys are going to really have to check them tonight and keep them in check. Pokes have been playing well. It sounds to me, as we talk to everybody's in healthy, good shape. Justin James hurt his ankle and was hobbled a little bit the other night. He seems to be fine. So Cowboys going in with all their bullets, and they're probably going to need them tonight. This is a tough place to play, and the Pioneers have played a tough schedule, and they've played pretty well. So this is a good contest.
Well, as you said, Kevin, this isn't your dad's or your granddad's DU. They don't do that Princeton offense and run it as much as they have in the past, even though Rodney Billups played here at DU and played in the Princeton offense. After he finished his playing days here, he went to Colorado and was an assistant coach. Came back. I think it's interesting, all the connections there. Ricardo Patton, who was the head coach at CU for so long, is now Rodney Billups' main assistant here at Denver University. So there's a lot of that. Rodney Billups' older brother, Chauncey, of course, was a great player at CU. They both were great high school stars at George Washington High School here in Denver. So there's a lot of local connections there. Chauncey, of course, went on to a great NBA career. Rodney played 1 year overseas, but he's back here at his alma mater. I've always thought that's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
For a head coach coaching at his alma mater, and Rodney Billups is doing just that.
Which has got to be a great thing. I think that's a goal. If you want to coach, you want to coach where you played. And I think since he went through the Joe Scott era, he probably doesn't want to play or see that anymore. Yeah. So that's why he changed to up-tempo. But they were very successful while he played here and with Joe Scott here. But I think it is too. I would think that would be a goal of mine if I was a coach, to coach at the place I played.
Rodney Billups was a point guard here at DU. He third on the all-time assist list here at DU, now the head coach. All kinds of storylines we'll get into, but now it's time to learn more about the opponent. Let's learn more about these Denver Pioneers. Here's Kevin.
All right, thanks, Dave. We always say DU, but it's actually the University of Denver, and it was founded in 1864. It's the oldest independent private university in the Rocky Mountain region. It was started as the Colorado Seminary to help civilize the newly created town of Denver. That's why they actually started. Of course, it was a mining camp back in the day. It was begun in downtown Denver, but because of the Mile High City's rough and tumble frontier atmosphere, they relocated to where we are right now. It was founded by the Methodist Church. As David said, it was they're in the Summit League. Notable alums, well, Mike Enzi, the current Wyoming U.S. Senator, went to school here. Mary Cheney, political activist and daughter of former VP Dick Cheney, she went here. Michelle Kwan, who is, of course, a two-time Olympic medalist as a figure skater, came from here, and so did Condoleezza Rice. She was a graduate of the University of Denver. One last one, Greg Popovich, the outstanding coach for the San Antonio Spurs. He was a graduate of Denver University.
Kevin, you mentioned it's cold here. There's a reason for that. It is the ice of the ice arena that they put the floor over, and they take out the boards. You can still see the boards around the perimeter of this basketball arena. But Kevin, this is a great hockey school. They've actually won national championships here at Denver University.
They sure have. They're pretty good in lacrosse too, by the way. Yes. But they have been a tremendous tradition of ice hockey, and I could have gone through a lot of list of alums who played hockey here and went on. Keith Magnuson played here, of course. He was way back when. But Glenn Anderson, who's an NHL Hall of Famer, won 6 Stanley Cups. He played hockey at this school. So yes, many NHL guys came from Denver, and this has always been an outstanding hockey school.
Yeah, we'll get caught, as Kevin said, calling this place DU or Denver University. It really is University of Denver Pioneers, and that's where we are, right here at Magnus Arena, as the Cowboys and the Denver Pioneers get set to go. Well, we'll be right back with the Cowboy Capsule, presented by Wyoming Community Gas. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
My name is Ruth Rusi, and this is how I live United. I read to children as part of United Way's education program. It helps them create links between language and literacy and prepares them for a better academic future. I figure I have the time and they have the need. My name is Ruth Rusi. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
It's 6:42 p.m. Time for Steve Plato and his son Dylan to do the dishes. They talk about everything from the yuckiness of girls to the awesomeness of his soccer team. Sometimes they don't talk at all. Then, hey! The dreaded splash fight. It's Dad o'clock, and it's the best time of the day. Because the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. Look at this little face. How could you not love him?
Hamilton the Pug, Instagram star and shelter pet. Amazing adoption stories start in shelters. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
My name is Tom Thornton.
And my name is Cindy Thornton. We're retired, and this is how we live United.
We decided to volunteer with United Way at our community free health clinic.
United Way is how we contribute, because we know our time and money are going to the right places.
Judging by the thank yous we get at the clinic, I'd say we're doing the right thing with our retirement, too. We're Tom and Cindy Thornton. We volunteer at our community free health clinic. We don't just wear the shirt.
We live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the Cowboy Capsule, an exclusive presentation of Wyoming Community Gas, sharing the warmth. In tonight's Time Capsule Uncovered, we go back to 1915. Stay tuned for the Cowboy Capsule. It's coming up next, right after this, from Wyoming Community Gas.
You see it all across Wyoming, how Wyoming Community Gas reinvests in the hometowns we serve through the Choice Gas program. From college scholarships in Torrington to car seats for kids in Casper, the hot pool in Saratoga to a hot meal for the hungry in Laramie. From Edgerton to Douglas, from Guernsey to Hannah, and about everywhere in between. After all, community is our middle name. Choose the competitive natural gas supplier that makes a difference in your hometown. Wyoming Community Gas, sharing the warmth.
The year was 1915. This was obviously one of the very earliest Wyoming basketball seasons. The sport had existed at UW for just 10 years when Cowboy head coach Ralph Thacker lined up a game with Charles Wingender and his team at Denver University. On February 28, 1915, the Cowboys and Pioneers played for the first time. And the Pokes won the game when they scored a season-high 38 points and gave up a season-low 11 points. The two teams would play again just a week later, this time in Denver, and the Pioneers would get the best of the Cowboys 40-19. It happened 102 years ago when Wyoming and DU played one another in hoops. Tonight, the two will meet for the 155th time, fueling a series that began back in 1915. The Cowboy Capsule has been brought to you by Wyoming Community Gas, sharing the warmth. Stay with us. The Cowboy pregame continues. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Looking for your Wyoming Cowboys basketball fix this season? Then search no further than the Casper Star-Tribune's Pokes Authority coverage. Whether it's in print, on Triv.com, or social media, the Casper Star-Tribune's Pokes Authority section brings you the most comprehensive coverage of the Cowboys all season long. Visit PokesAuthority.com, like our Pokes Authority Facebook page, and follow UW beat writer Brandon Foster on Twitter to be the first to know all the news about the Cowboys. Visit PokesAuthority.com for your Cowboy news and updates today.
The winter beauty of Northwest Wyoming is truly breathtaking. Yellowstone, the Tetons, and the northern Wind Rivers provide views that you'll never forget and experiences to last a lifetime. Your winter escape should include a stop at the Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, where you'll enjoy unmatched gaming excitement, wonderful dining, and spacious, beautiful hotel accommodations. Book your stay now at the Wind River Hotel and Casino, Riverton.
Every day you get the most from your Loaf and Jug store. And with your King Soopers or Smith's loyalty card, you can instantly save up to $1 a gallon on gasoline. Pay at the pump or inside the store, and you always save 3 cents, up to $1 a gallon. So pile up the points when you shop King Soopers, Smith's, and at Loaf and Jug. And keep saving on gasoline the easy way. Loaf and Jug. Quality food, fuel, and customer service.
Don't you just love it? I love my Loaf and Jug.
Be there when an incredible college basketball season becomes absolute madness. Don't miss the 2018 Mountain West Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, March 5th through the 10th in Las Vegas. The only way to experience the madness is to be there. Get tickets now at your favorite team's athletic ticket office or visit the MW.com/2018. The Mountain West Men's and Women's Basketball Championships. Experience the madness.
Football season is back. Time to break out the team colors and get your tailgate game on. But if your pregame involves alcohol, your postgame must include a sober, designated driver. I'm Mitch Unrein. I played defensive end for the UW Cowboys, and now I'm in the NFL. More than 1 million drunk driving arrests are made each year in the United States. Don't let your postgame end in jail. Or worse, make sure you and your friends have a safe ride home every time. Designate a sober driver for the win. A message from the Wyoming Governor's Council on Impaired Driving.
And we welcome you back to Magnus Arena. Tonight, the Wyoming Cowboys 5-1 and out of the Mountain West Conference here to take on the Denver Pioneers. They come in at 2-4 out of the Summit League. And we welcome you back to the Cowboy Tip-Off Show. It's time now for the college basketball scoreboard. Let's check that scoreboard. Here's Kevin.
All right, thanks very much, Dave. A couple of Mountain West games going on. Indiana State is beating Air Force 64-59. That's with 3:19 left in the second half. It's Bowling Green 72, San Jose State 66. That's with just under 4 minutes left in that game. And Northern Iowa is beating UNLV 34-29. That's with 35 seconds remaining in the first half.
This has been the college basketball scoreboard. Next, we'll have a look around the Mountain West Conference. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Canopy Airport Parking is proud to sponsor Wyoming Athletics. Canopy is the affordable choice for premier Denver airport parking and offers 3 levels, including open air, covered, and indoor valet, where you can pamper your car while you travel. Canopy is open 24/7, 365, and all customers enjoy car-side to curbside shuttle services. Canopy is LEED Gold certified and the first airport parking facility to be Green Garage certified. So when you travel out of DIA, you can park proud. Visit canopyairportparking.com/Wyoming for exclusive discounts.
GreinerFord.com, a great place to start your next vehicle search, like a new F-150 or a roomy new Ford Escape. Find hundreds of new and used vehicles, all with multiple photos, low prices, tools like a payment calculator, and more. All at GreinerFord.com. And Greiner Ford, now powered by Lithia, is easy to find at 3333 CY Avenue across from the fairgrounds. Start your next vehicle search today, all at GreinerFord.com.
Ridley's Family Markets is proud to be the official supermarket and tailgating headquarters of Poke fans. This season, Ridley's will be taking on hunger by donating $200 for every Wyoming Cowboys basketball win to Feeding America. With 6 locations across Wyoming and over 30 locations throughout the Mountain West area, Ridley's Family Markets is proud to be a sponsor of University of Wyoming Athletics.
The University Store is your home for officially licensed University of Wyoming gifts and apparel. Great selections of the latest cowboy and cowgirl gear from Under Armour and Nike. Find drinkware, fan supplies for game day, and more. There's something for every Wyoming fan at the University Store. Located in the Wyoming Union in the heart of campus. Open Monday through Friday and on game days until 30 minutes before kickoff. Always open online at uwyostore.com.
And welcome back to Denver, Colorado. We're here at Magnus Arena as the Wyoming Cowboys get set to go against the Denver Pioneers. Now it's time for our look around the Mountain West Conference. 6 of the 11 teams in the Mountain West Conference are in action tonight. There are 3 games. These are all partials. Indiana State is leading Air Force 64-53. That's with 3 minutes left in the game. Bowling Green has the edge over San Jose State, 74-66, also with about 3 minutes to play. They're at halftime at Northern Iowa, and Northern Iowa is leading UNLV, who is undefeated so far this season. It's Northern Iowa 34, UNLV 29 at halftime. Other than this game, later on tonight, Evansville will play at New Mexico, and Illinois State is at Nevada.
Well, Bryson Williams is the leading field goal percentage shooter in the league right now. Early in the year, he's shooting .691. The free throw percentage leader, Lavelle Scott of Air Force, he hasn't missed a free throw yet. He's 14 for 14. Three-point shooter, best field goal three-point shooting percentage, Anthony Mathis of New Mexico, .529. And the top rebounder in the league is Justin Shakur of Las Vegas and Brandon McCoy of UNLV. They're both averaging 13 rebounds a game each.
Well, stay with us. We'll be right back with our pregame visit with Wyoming head coach Alan Edwards following these messages. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Well, I finally did it. I opened a 401k.
What? Why? Just wait for the inheritance. We've definitely got a rich uncle somewhere. We're one call away from the winner's circle at the Derby, dinners with multiple forks, a vacation home in the country, using summer as a verb.
You don't actually think that, do you?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Jill, why don't you tell the class what you did this weekend?
Well, my dad and I went in search of some magical minnows and found a zillion of them in the stream from our lookout rock. Then my sister and I escaped from an evil slug king and went back to my super twig fort for safety. Then we told stories till it got dark, and the Big Dipper led us all the way home.
Where were you, Jill?
We went to the forest. It's not that far away.
Ask your parents to take you and your friends to the forest this week. It's closer than you think. Check out discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
I'm John, a volunteer at United Way. I'm here at Lincoln Elementary School to find out what this place needs. Who knows better about what kids need than kids, right? Let's ask them.
Monsters! Lasers! A pool! Another guinea pig! More lasers! Sprinkles!
I was thinking more spinach at lunchtime and maybe more exercise.
Nah. Lasers are cool.
When it comes to creating healthier communities, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org, because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Cowboy basketball is brought to you by your Wyoming Ford stores, proud sponsors of Cowboy basketball. Built Ford tough and Wyoming strong. Premier Bone and Joint Centers, official team physicians for UW Athletics. We're worthy of Wyoming. Ridley's Family Markets, the official supermarket of Wyoming Athletics and Polk fans. And by State Farm. Get an agent that gets you at 1-800-STATE-FARM. Now, it's time for our pregame visit with head coach Alan Edwards. Here's Dave Walsh.
Well, the Cowboys back out on the road. Seems like been doing that a lot lately, Coach, playing away from home anyway. And here's a good test, I'm thinking, a good challenge for the Cowboys as they play DU tonight.
Definitely a good test. Like I've always said, I think Coach Billups has done a good job, taking over the program. And, my information to our guys is, don't pay attention to the record in a sense of them being 2-4, because they actually have been battle tested early in this year with games against, obviously, Colorado, but going down and playing in their tournament in the Florida Gulf Coast deal. They played against some really, really good competition. And now to come back home to a place that's probably comfortable for them, it will be a challenge for us going forward.
For years and years, Coach, the Cowboys and really everyone kind of expected a certain style of play from DU. We saw the change kind of happening last year with Coach Billups, but this is not your typical DU team. This is a little bit different the way they go about things, huh?
Right. Again, it's kind of hard sometimes when you're getting ready to prepare, and sometimes you have to remind yourself that Coach Billups has took over the program because you're so used to the Princeton action. But like I said, he's done a great job. They really want to try to get it out, play in transition. If not, find the big fella inside, Amigo, because he's done a really good job, not only last year, but even coming into this year. And then the kid, Rosgaw, really shoots it well. The freshman is coming along, Rodriguez, well, Pemberton. They got some really good pieces at the end of the day that could be a threat.
Yeah.
and they're coming along nicely. What about the Cowboys? Cowboys appear to be coming along nicely, getting things going the way you'd like to see it happen. Do you feel this team is progressing the way you want it to, Coach?
I definitely think so, because we're always just talking about continuing to stay focused. And always, working on getting better and better each opportunity we have to practice or get out and play a game. And obviously, we know at the end of the day, wins and losses come into play. Obviously, we want to be on the side of the wins as much as possible. But, the biggest goal is just continuing to get better and believing in our process and understanding if we take that route, we'll get what we deserve.
Do you feel the Cowboys are getting to the point where you can use more players? I guess what I'm getting to is you've had to deal with injuries and you've had to deal with not having your full complement. Right. Getting closer to that now?
Definitely. Actually, that was the other day in practice was the first time I felt like everybody was ready to go and usable to where we wasn't having a guy sitting over there with Lance working on the bike or doing some sort of stretching or whatever, just to strengthen an ankle or a hip flexor or just coming back from concussion protocol. But it felt pretty good, and I thought our guys had a chance to get after it yesterday. And then, the opportunity, again, to come in here and play Denver is tremendous.
It really is, and we always are curious about Justin James going into the game, and he's one of those tough guys. I know he wants to play no matter what. What is his situation right now, Coach?
Again, obviously, he went through a little spill there in Cayman Islands, and had to get his top lip glued up and then obviously get a mouthpiece. But was glad that we were able to get him out there against New Mexico Highlands just to get him a feel of playing against competition and testing it out and not being fearful of getting hit. And then yesterday in practice, I thought he was pretty good as well. So, he's been fine, got a mouthpiece, and, I thought, he's still a guy that's coming into his own, just coming back from injury. So I'm still excited to see, what he will be as we get into full stride.
Coach, best of luck to you. Thanks so much for the time.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
This has been our pregame visit with head coach Alan Edwards. Cowboy basketball is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places in a brand new Toyota. Visit your Wyoming Toyota dealer for a test drive today. Tri-State Generation and Transmission Association, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, and the power behind your local electric co-op. Wyoming Contractors Association, supporting and developing a skilled workforce in construction. Learn more at buildourwyoming.org. And by Wyoming Mining Association. Wyoming basketball is powered by the Wyoming Mining Association. We power America. This is Wyoming Cowboys basketball from Learfield.
For the fearless fans, the ones who refuse to be fair-weathered, all you diehards, you true blues, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming will be right there with you, supporting you every step of the way, with a name that's been trusted for more than 70 years, and the card accepted by over 95% of doctors and specialists, providing strength, security, and the type of passionate support true fans understand. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming, live fearless. Proud supporter of the University of Wyoming and fans like you.
Here's something worth shouting.
From the hilltops to the rooftops.
You're a member of an electric cooperative.
And as a member, that means you have a say.
A voice.
In how your co-op is run.
And what's best for the community.
Power to the people.
For the people.
From the people.
Doesn't that sound good?
Learn more about the power of Wyoming's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives
at touchstoneenergy.com.
The end of 2017 is a perfect opportunity for you to save big. Visit Brown Company of Wheatland and take advantage of 0% financing or choose cash back on current year new lawn hay and foliage equipment, including the disc mower conditioners, balers, and more. It's out with the old and in with the new during the year-end celebration. So visit Brown Company of Wheatland today. Brown Company at 705 16th Street, 322-2525. For commercial use only. Standard terms, conditions, and other restrictions apply. Down payment may be required. See Brown Company for details.
Hand-picked, highest quality, guaranteed. We call it Nice Care, and there's no other program like it. We're so confident in the quality of our Nice Care cars and trucks that we'll take care of the engine, transmission, and front and rear axles for 3 months or 3,000 miles. Plus, we'll cover that other stuff: brake pads, tires, bulbs, battery, wiper blades, hoses, spark plugs, and belts for 12 months or 12,000 miles. Stop in at Laramie GM Auto Center today or online at LaramieGM.com. Chevy, find new roads.
At the University of Wyoming College of Engineering and Applied Science, students receive a top-quality hands-on education in world-class facilities. They learn and work with influential faculty in renewable energy, artificial intelligence, enhanced recovery, and more. The new Engineering Honors Program allows exceptional students the opportunity to explore their education with even greater depth. In the College of Engineering and Applied Science, we're dedicated to the success of our students. Join the UW community and find your future at uwyo.edu/CEAS.
And welcome back to Magnus Arena, Denver, Colorado. The Cowboys and the Denver Pioneers getting set to go. And before we get to our keys to the game, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Wyoming Basketball. Dave Walsh, Kevin McKinney, and Kyle Lathrop here courtside at Magnus Arena. And it's time now for the keys to the game. Brought to you by Laramie GM Auto Center. One low price, plain and simple, always. Keys to the game is a look at tonight's game and the things the Cowboys must do well to be successful. With the keys, here's Kevin.
All right, thanks, Dave. This may sound funny for a team that's a Princeton offense just recently, but Cowboys need to get early stops in transition. Don't let this team up and down the floor in this building. They can get going. They can get in the rhythm. Contest every shot, especially Rosca and Rodriguez. Both of them outstanding shooters from the perimeter. Be physical with Amigo inside. He's a 6'10" guy, and he's very physical. And stay in front of Murky. Loves to drive the lane. As far as the Cowboys are concerned, get out and run. Keep the game up-tempo. And finally, offensive rebound. The Cowboys have not done a good job of that to this point. They need to do that this evening.
This is the 155th meeting between these two schools on a basketball floor. You've got to go back 102 years ago when they played for the first time, back in 1915. The Cowboys have 104 wins in the series. Denver with 50 wins. Stay with us. We'll be right back with tonight's starting lineups. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Okay, children, we're done with the alphabet. Next subject, financial well-being. How to manage your money. Turn to page 5 of your textbook.
When it comes to money, you can never start learning too early. That's why starting today, State Farm wants to give you the tools and support you need to take control of your finances.
Tonight, read the chapters on credit cards and balance transfers. Pop quiz tomorrow.
Find out more at letstarttoday.com. State Farm, here to help life go right.
When you save money, you should be rewarded. And with the Start Smart Savings Program from U.S. Bank, you are. Like this.
I buy everything on sale.
You deserve a reward. I don't go to the movies. I act them out. Rewards. With the Start Smart Savings Program, you could earn rewards. Call 855-236-SAVE. Visit a branch or visit usbank.com/startsmart. U.S. Bank, the power of possible. Conditions and eligibility requirements apply. New customers only. For complete program details, see a banker or visit usbank.com/startsmart. Deposit products offered by U.S. Bank National Association, member FDIC.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
This is the Mining Minute, brought to you by the Wyoming Mining Association. Today we're visiting with Craig Rude, site manager at Jenner, Wyoming, and president of the Wyoming Mining Association. Craig, just how significant is trona to the state of Wyoming?
So soda ash, which is the end product of trona, is the United States' largest export of any commodity. So it's important to the United States as well as important to the state. It provides revenue to the state in the form of taxes and royalties, about $115 million in taxes and royalties every year. And then it also employs many people in Southwest Wyoming, both directly and indirectly. And the direct payroll is about $350 million to our Trona miners in Southwest Wyoming.
This has been the Mining Minute, brought to you by the Wyoming Mining Association. Wyoming Mining Association would like to thank Craig Rude for his time today.
And we welcome you back to Magnus Arena. The Cowboys come in at 5-1 on the season. The Denver Pioneers, they're hosting, and they are 2-4 on the year. We welcome you back to the Cowboy Tip-Off Show, and it's time now for tonight's starting lineups. First of all, the visitors from Laramie, Wyoming, the Wyoming Cowboys. Here's how they will start out. On the point, he's a redshirt junior, 6'2", 168. From Cleveland, Ohio, averages 6 points and 1.7 rebounds a game. Nyers Redding. Redding will be the point guard. On one wing, a junior, 6'7", 187 from Port St. Lucie, Florida. He averages 11.6 points a game, 4.4 rebounds per contest. Justin James. James will be on the wing. On the other wing, a senior, 6'5", 215 from Lund, Sweden. He averages 8 points and 2.3 rebounds a game. Alexander Akagorski. Akagorski will be on the wing. Down along that end line, a senior, 6'9", 223. From Colorado Springs, Colorado, he averages 11.5 points, 5.3 rebounds a game. Alan Herndon. Herndon will be down along that end line. And the other Cowboy big man, a senior, 6'8", 186. From Parker, Colorado. He's the Cowboys' leading scorer at 17.2 points a game. He's the Cowboys' leading rebounder at 6.8 rebounds a game. Hayden Dalton. Dalton and Herndon down low. The three Cowboy guards are Akagorski, James, and Redding. Now for the Denver Pioneers. Here's how they will come out. Starting on the point, he's a senior, 6'4", 190 from Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Averages 6 points, 2.7 rebounds a game. Jake Pemberton. Pemberton will be on the point. On one wing, a junior, 6'3", 175 from St. Paul, Minnesota. He's averaging 16.8 points a game. He shares the lead in that category, and he's averaging 4 rebounds a game. Joe Rosga. Rosga will be on that guard line. The third guard is a sophomore, 6'5", 200 from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Averages 3.3 points and 3.3 rebounds a game. Ade Murky. Murky will be the third guard. Down along that end line, a sophomore, 6'7", 215 from Austin, Texas. He averages 4.8 points and 6.7 rebounds a game. Jake Krafka. Krafka will be one of the forwards, and the second forward, a senior, 6'10", 245. He hails from El Paso, Texas, averages 16.8 points a game, 8 rebounds a game. Daniel Amigo. Amigo and Krafka are the forwards. The three guards are Pemberton, Rosga, and Murky.
Well, I'll give you the Nissan uniform report here momentarily, but both teams have broken their huddles, their respective huddles, and look like we're about ready to go. But the Cowboys are wearing their gold unis, the Pioneers in their white. We're ready to go, and to bring it your way, the voice of the Cowboys, Dave Walsh.
All right, Kevin. DU will win the tap, and Denver will have it first. Rosga brings it left side outside to Murky. Murky has Akagorski guarding him as Denver attacks the zone to our left to start things. Along the end line, Rosga couldn't get free, so he feeds it out to Amigo. Now they wing it around the perimeter. Pemberton hands it back to Murky. Murky with 8 to shoot. Looks in the corner and fire. Has his shot partially blocked. Krafka had his shot partially blocked, and the Cowboys come away with it.
Good defensive play by Dalton in the corner. Until you see him, you don't realize how long he and Herndon are.
Lob back door. It's going to be gloved by James. In deep, can't get the shot off, so he sends it back outside to Akagorski, now to Dalton. Dalton looks top of the key, finds Herndon, left side outside James for 3. That's good.
Really good ball movement by the Cowboys. James had the open shot. He knocked it down.
It's the one area where he hasn't necessarily struggled, but 17% from the land of 3. That's just his third three-pointer of the season for Justin James. He's now 3 of 13 from out there, but he gets the Cowboys going. Cowboys lead at 3-0. At the top, Pemberton rise for three. That's good. Jake Pemberton from the top ties it up. And we are tied 3 apiece.
Cowboys have now hit a 3 in 271 consecutive games.
How about that? Left side, outside, Redding with it. Takes it to the free throw line, jump the right hand. That rolls off, no good. And the rebound taken away by Krafka. Krafka gets it up to Rozga. Rozga tries to dribble drive, but he's shut down by Redding. He'll get it outside to Murky. Murky will dribble back to the top. Now finds Pemberton. Quick pull up from 15. And that rolls around and goes down.
That would be a home court roll by Pemberton. That took a couple spins around the rim.
Played almost 2 minutes here at Magnus Arena. And the Pioneers now lead 5-3. But here's a whistle away from the ball. This is going to go against DU, and it's going to be on Ade Murky. He picks up his first foul. First Denver team foul will send the ball out of bounds to the Cowboys. Akagorski plays it into Herndon. He works the top of the key to Dalton. Back to Herndon for a high arc three that didn't get there. Missed everything, and Murky is there just to catch it. That air ball gets to Rozga. Rozga shutters away off the left eye and then fires and gets the right hand. Joe Rozga, his first 2.
He's a scorer, you can tell that, and he did a nice job of fending off Nye Redding with his off arm.
7-3. Here's Dalton for 3. That skims off long, no good, and Rozga comes away with it. 7-3, DU with the lead. Pemberton has the midcourt area, now whistling a foul, and this is going to go against Redding, I believe, as he was trying to check Rozga. And Redding will pick up his first Cowboy team foul. Ball will go out to the Pioneers.
Well, Rozga has the advantage there. Nye not near as big as he is. Rozga's a 6'3" guy, pretty good size.
Murky takes it out. He'll bring it into Pemberton. Quick rise for 3. Got it. And he's fouled. That foul is going to be on Justin James. And Pemberton off to a blistering start. He's going to go to the foul line looking for the 4-point play.
Well, JJ lost track of him in the deep left corner. And as he raced to get to him, he'd already been shooting the ball, Pemberton had, and JJ fouled it.
Pemberton at the line, an excellent free thrower. He's 2 of 2, now 3 of 3 on the season. He has 9 of their 11 to start things, and DU has an 11-3 lead. Redding into the forecourt with it. We played a little over 2.5 minutes in this one. Dalton along the inline. Banker, nope, that skims off, no good. Rozga knifes in for the rebound. He'll turn and head up the floor with it. Rozga trying to use a pick set. Has his shot blocked by Herndon, but Rozga gets it back. Rozga back out top of the key to Krafka. Now to Murky for 3. That's no good, and Herndon comes in for the rebound. Up ahead, lead pass, Akagorski tries to control it. Can't do it, almost taken away by Murky, and now the ball goes out of bounds off of Murky. It'll stay with the Cowboys.
Right now, the Pioneers taking it to the Cowboys, playing much more physically, and they're playing with a lot of intensity.
11-3, Pioneers with the lead. 16:52 left here in the first half. Cowboys play it into Adams. Lou gets it right side outside to Herndon. Tried the end line, but shut down there by Amigo. Top of the key, Dalton for 3. Nope, that's no good. Hayden can't get the lid off. Pemberton in the forecourt. Now to Amigo. Rozga in the corner to Murky. Murky faces the basket, trying to use a pick set by Amigo. Dribble. Nope, has the pass deflected, is off the hands of Hayden. Dalton out of bounds with 18 to shoot. Denver will take it out along the far sidelines.
Well, 2 Cowboy big guys, Herndon and Dalton, 0 for 4 from the arc thus far.
Murky takes it out, gets it into Rozga. Rozga dribbles back to the middle, now top of the key, and looks top to Amigo. Amigo takes a few bounces, backs in on Herndon, jumper right hand, good.
Well, the Pioneers are on fire.
That quickly the other way. Adams has to tightrope along the inline. He loses the handle, just goes out of bounds. Adams trying to drive the rim, but lost control, and the turnover right back to the Pios. Rozga brings it up. Ian Krafka doing the honors. Now get it right side outside to Murky. Murky gets to a cutting Pemberton from 15. That's good.
Wow. He is not missing, nor are the Pioneers.
He has 11 points already. Jake Pemberton, the senior from Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Akagorski has it to Dalton. Dalton can't get free. Top of the key to Adams. Adams feeds it to Dalton. Back to the basket. Hooks a pass into Adams, who lays it up and in.
Beautiful give and go between Dalton and Adams. And Adams puts it up with the left hand. That was a good pass by Dalton.
15-5. The Cowboys within 10. They were down by a dozen just a moment ago. Rozga with it, left side outside. Gives it to Amigo along the end line. Takes it to the dribble. In the paint. Jump the right hand. Good. He's a preseason All-Conference Summit League pick. Daniel Amigo has a couple. Here's Adams for three. That's no good. Murky the rebound. Here comes Denver. They're going to try to add to a 12-point lead here with 15 minutes left here in the first half. Amigo gets it to Krafka for a 15-footer. That's good.
Wow.
Pretty much unguarded.
That was unguarded, and the Pioneers have started out this game 8 of 11 from the field.
And the Cowboys need a timeout. They'll get it with 14:51 left here in the first half. It is Denver 19, Wyoming 5. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Man, do I love card night. You ready, boys? You got a king?
Go, Fish Dad!
Oh, come on. This is WWE superstar Titus O'Neil. It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today. Learn more at 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Juice, Mom! Juice, juice, juice!
Mommy, why are we going to the store?
Mom, I want juice!
Mom!
Juice, juice, juice!
Mom!
Your child will have different needs at different stages of life, and that includes the car seat. See, car crashes are a leading killer of children
Randy
ages
has had
1
a
to
rough
13.
life. He was neither
Protect
bottle
your
fed
child's
nor
future.
breast.
College mascots. When it comes to hyping up football fans, nobody.
From the arc, the Cowboys are 2 of 8 from the field, 1 for 5 from the arc. Shooting has been unbelievable, but a lot of the Pioneer shots have been contested too, I might add.
Pioneers have been hot. The Cowboys have been not. Here to start things. 19-5 is the Pioneers with that big lead. Into Herndon, turn around right-hand banker. Nope, that won't fall. But knifing in for the rebound is Adams. Cowboys will get another shot. Top of the key to Herndon, right side outside to Redding. He'll measure for three. That's no good. Rolls off and Murky has the rebound. Now steal by Redding. Puts it up and in, and he's fouled. Boy, that's quite a play by Nye. He had just missed the shot, Kevin, and where most might be heading back down the floor with their head down, he hung in backcourt, got the steal, the bucket, and the foul.
Yeah, Murky didn't even see him and tried to inbounds the ball, and there was Nye. That was a heck of a defensive play and a good finish.
Redding at the line, trying to complete the three-point play. Free throw on the way. That's good. He's an amazing free thrower. He's now 22 of 23. That's 97% from the line to start this season. Nye Redding.
He just has a beautiful stroke. You can tell just by looking at him that he's probably a good free throw shooter.
Cody Kelly will come in for him now as Redding comes to the bench. Kelly trying to guard Rozga. Gets it left side on the wing to Holtzman, who checked in at that last dead ball. Holtzman had it knocked loose. Gets it back. Running left-hander. Good. Laid it up. So nice play by Holtzman off the bench.
It doesn't matter who's shooting for the Pioneers. They're going in.
Here's Dalton back to the basket. He needs to get the lid off as he's trying to back down Krafka. Now the running right hand hook shot. That won't go. Bounced around and went out, and Adams knocks it out of bounds. So it'll be Denver basketball.
Dalton off to an 0 for 5 start from the field, 0 for 2 from the arc. Cowboys got to have him.
Cowboys leading three-point shooter, leading scorer, and rebounder. Here's Pemberton open for three. Can't get this one to go, and Kelly is up for the rebound for the Cowboys. He'll turn and head up the floor with it. Cody Kelly controls it, backs off to the midcourt area, calls out the play. Dalton comes out and gets it top of the key. Dalton, crossover dribble, in deep, hooks a pass in the corner, back top to Akagorski for three. That's no good. Rebound Krafka for Denver.
Boy, Cowboys cannot buy one. Akagorski's been really good from the arc up to this game.
Rozga puts on the brakes, gets it to Amigo, turns and fires and gets it. Daniel Amigo has 6. And the Pioneers continue to roll.
10 of 14 from the field.
23-8. Here's Adams, banks it up and in, and he's fouled. Trying to make something happen. Lou Adams will go to the foul line. That foul is on Pemberton. Now Abiola Akintola will come in for Denver. Herndon comes out for the Cowboys as Andrew Momeka comes out on the floor for Wyoming. Adams at the line, knocks down the free throw and completes the three-point play. 23-11. Cowboys down by a dozen, trying to dig in defensively, zone to our left. At the top with it, Pemberton. He's trying to get free. Now gets to Amigo. Amigo to the end line. He'll challenge Momeka. Nope, can't get the shot off. Now the ball tipped away. Cody Kelly knocked it loose in the backcourt, but Rozga will run it down. Rozga quickly up the floor along the end line. Now back outside, firing for three, and knocking it down is Jake Holtzman.
Wow, and he's off the bench, got 5 already. They are on fire.
Holtzman to beat the clock. Here's Adams for three. That's good. Lou Adams has come on. Trying to keep the Cowboys close. He has 8 of the Cowboys' 14 off the bench. Pemberton in deep to Amigo. Amigo back outside, top of the key to Holtzman. Holtzman finds Pemberton. Now cross courts to Rozga for three. That's no good, and Momeka boxes out beautifully for the rebound. Up ahead, Adams. Now to Akagorski. Akagorski dribble drive. Lays up the left hand. Good.
Akagorski faked like he was going to take a 3-ball, then dribbled right by Rozga. Made a nice play.
Rozga into the forecourt, gives to Amigo, and then he walks with it. Off the good defense from Momeka. It'll be Cowboy basketball when we come back. Timeout on the floor. 11:43 left here in the first half. It's Denver 26, Wyoming 16. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Berg Simpson and its team of trial lawyers will defend your rights. Expect the best. Expect hard work for you. Berg Simpson, 307-527-7891, or go to bergsimpson.com. Good lawyers, changing lives. Go Cowboys!
What's your AAA membership doing when it's not rescuing you roadside? Did you know it can save you money at thousands of places, take some stress out of the next DMV task, and even help protect against identity theft? It can. And those are just some of the many ways AAA brings you value beyond the road. Visit AAA.com to find out more.
Buy a AAA membership and get a free Cowboys beanie hat. Offer ends December 31st or while supplies last. 1 hat per new membership. Other restrictions apply.
Cowboys football is upon us, and it's time to visit the crew at Adventure RV. For that RV you've always dreamed of, for tailgating, hunting, or just for weekend leisure. Adventure RV is locally owned and operated here in Wyoming. Don't worry about being approved. With their no-hassle, easy financing, Adventure RV has rentals, service, and parts. Check out the inventory at greatrvdeals.com or stop in and see us on East Lincoln Way or the Frontier Mall in Cheyenne. Get in the game with Adventure RV.
Berg Simpson and its team of trial lawyers will defend your rights. Expect the best. Expect hard work for you. Berg Simpson, 307-527-7891, or go to bergsimpson.com. Good lawyers, changing lives. Go Cowboys!
11:43 left here in the first half. Cowboys trail by 10. It's Denver 26, Wyoming 16. Berg Simpson reminds you that this broadcast is a copyright of the University of Wyoming. Any rebroadcast or reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Wyoming Sports Properties. The Burke Simpson Law Firm is on your side. Burke Simpson, when the game is on the line. Burke Simpson, good lawyers changing lives. Call 307-527-7891.
Well, the Pioneers shooting 69% from the floor. Cowboys just 38%. Therein lies the difference.
Cody Kelly will bring it across the timeline. Cowboys on the attack zone to our right. Hunter Maldonado is on the floor for the first time for the Cowboys. Quick rise from 18 by James. That went halfway down and comes out. And then Amigo can't handle a rebound. Goes off him out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cowboys.
Great hustle play that time by Momeka. He hung back and knocked that off his leg, and Cowboys retained.
James will take it out underneath and to the right of the Cowboy hoop. Gets it into Maldonado. He'll find Kelly top of the key. Can't get free. Now to Dalton for three. That's no good. And in for the rebound is Pemberton. He'll get it up ahead to Elvin Rodriguez, who just came onto the floor during that last dead ball. Pemberton controls right side elbow, but then the ball knocked loose by Maldonado, and he'll save it to Dalton. Quite a play by the freshman.
Great defensive play by a guy a lot older than his years.
Here's Kelly, wanted to rise, but he'll get it back to Dalton, steps around, now to James. Quick rise from 18, that's no good. And Akintola had the rebound. He'll give it up to Rodriguez, and Elvin will bring it into the forecourt. Now to Pemberton, he circles to the midcourt area. Back on the wing to Rodriguez, he's got Kelly on him. Akintola touches at the top. Now right side on the wing, they get it to Holtzman. Backs off to Akintola. Lob down low to Amigo, who lays it up too strong, gets it back and follows it up and in.
Right, the Cowboys just fell asleep on the defensive board there. Amigo missed a puppy, but as it rolled off, he grabbed it again and put it back in.
8 points for Amigo. Here's James in deep. Tried to feed along the inline to Dalton. Has to run it down on the perimeter, and they get it around the perimeter. Right side of the wing to Maldonado. Back top to Dalton for three. That's no good. Rebound taken away by Pemberton Long. Hustles into the forecourt, gets it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez puts on the brakes, back to Pemberton, to Holtzman. Left side, Amigo tries to get by Momeka, but then going to be grabbed by Momeka or Dalton. No, it's going to be Dalton that they'll say was reaching in. And Hayden Dalton picks up his first foul. Third Cowboy team foul. Amigo, Akintola, and Pemberton will all come out now for DU.
And Dalton comes out for the Cowboys. Hayden is 0 for 6 and 0 for 3 from the arc.
Christian Mackey comes in. Here's Rodriguez. He's on the end line as he dribbled the end line. Actually put it up and in, but he turns it over before the bucket. So it'll go right back to the Cowboys. Christian Mackey, 6'6", 275. He's the senior from Kirkland, New Mexico. He's in there, wears number 24 for Denver. Herndon gets it to Maldonado. Back outside, James for three. That's no good. Knocked loose along the end line. Gathered in by Mackey. He'll get it up ahead to Rodriguez. He finds Holtzman. Now top of the key. Krafka, dribble drive, puts it up. Can't get it to go. Big collision and a foul right under the bucket. This is going to be on Andrew Momeka. He picks up his fourth Cowboy team foul. And let's see, it's going to be Krafka going to the line. Jake Krafka, he's a sophomore, 6'7", 215 from Austin, Texas. He'll be shooting a couple. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you by the Wyoming Contractors Association, enhancing, elevating, and promoting the construction industry for over 85 years while building Wyoming one brick at a time. Krafka hits the first free throw. He'll have another. Krafka eyes it, fires it, and gets it. 4 points here early for Jake Krafka, and that puts Denver up 30-16. A 14-point lead for the home team now as the Cowboys trying to fight back, and here's a whistle and a foul. This is going to be against Krafka, I believe. Working against Herndon inside. Krafka does pick up the foul.
Cowboys are 6 of 21 from the field, but 2 of 11 from the arc.
Cowboys bring it into Momeka. He has it at the top. Gets it to James. Quick rise from 15. That's good.
That's where he's so good when he curls off that screen at the top with that smooth jump shot.
30-18. Cowboys down by a dozen. Digging in defensively now. Rozga has it right side on the wing. Trying to go against James. Gives it up to Krafka. He'll shovel it to Rodriguez. Cuts down the lane now. Scoop a left hand. That rolls out. No good. Maldonado has the rebound for the Cowboys. He'll turn and head up the floor with it. Maldonado, crossover dribble, gets it to James, left side on the wing. Top of the key to Herndon. Herndon trying to cut down the lane, can't. Hooks a pass back out top of the key. Right side on the wing now to James. To Herndon, to Kelly for three. That's good.
Cody has a lot of confidence in that shot when he's open. And he was wide open on the left side. Good shot.
That is his fourth three-pointer of the season. He's now 4 of 10 from the land of three. Cody Kelly's first points of the night. Here's Rozga, can't get free along the end line. Gets it to Krafka, top of the key to Mackey. He finds Rodriguez to Krafka. Bounce pass in deep. Rozga lays it up and in.
Well, there's the back door that we've seen so many times in this building. Rozga got the young guy Maldonado on that back door.
32-21. Denver by 11. Cowboys back on the attack. Zone to our Lewis. Herndon just lost the handle. It's going to be regained by James. Boy, Justin saved the day there. Denver trying to break out with it after that steal. Now here's Kelly, lays up a left hand, good.
Nice play by Cody Kelly. Just went right down the lane. Nobody contested him until he got to the rim. Made a nice finish.
32-23. Cowboys within 9 now as Pemberton dribbles to the top. Still 7:20 remaining here in the first half. Pemberton looks right side outside, gets it to Rodriguez. He'll fire away, but that just skims the front of the iron. There's going to be a foul. It's going to be on Wyoming. It's going to be on Momeka. Momeka will pick up his second, and we've got a timeout on the floor. It'll be Denver basketball when we come back. 7:12 remaining here in the first half. It is Denver 32, Wyoming 23. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
GreinerFord.com, a great place to start your next vehicle search, like a new F-150 or a roomy new Ford Escape. Find hundreds of new and used vehicles, all with multiple photos, low prices, tools like a payment calculator, and more. All at GreinerFord.com. And Greiner Ford, now powered by Lithia, is easy to find at 3333 CY Avenue across from the fairgrounds. Start your next vehicle search today, all at GreinerFord.com.
Ridley's Family Markets is proud to be the official supermarket and tailgating headquarters of Polk fans. This season, Ridley's will be taking on hunger by donating $200 for every Wyoming Cowboys basketball win to Feeding America. With 6 locations across Wyoming and over 30 locations throughout the Mountain West area, Ridley's Family Markets is proud to be a sponsor of University of Wyoming Athletics.
The University Store is your home for officially licensed University of Wyoming gifts and apparel. Great selections of the latest cowboy and cowgirl gear from Under Armour and Nike. Find drinkware, fan supplies for game day, and more. There's something for every Wyoming fan at the University Store. Located in the Wyoming Union in the heart of campus. Open Monday through Friday and on game days until 30 minutes before kickoff. Always open online at uwyostore.com.
Denver 32, Wyoming 23. We're at the Magnus Arena. Are you a Wyoming basketball fan? Start earning points towards game tickets with Coors Light XP. Download it from the App Store today. Remember, 21 means 21.
Mackey gets the ball, tries a right-hand hook in the lane, can't get it to go, and Momeka runs down the rebound. The Cowboys bring it back the other way. Pokes trailing by 9, 32-23. Justin James, dribble drive, can't get it to go. Taken away by Krafka. He'll find Rozga as he brings it out of backcourt and finds Pemberton up ahead in the forecourt, left side on the angle. Back top of the key to Krafka, now right side to Rozga. Rozga takes a couple of bounces, gets it back on the wing to Krafka along the end line to a cutting Holtzman. Has his shot blocked by Momeka, and it goes off Holtzman out of bounds. Big play there by Andrew Momeka for the Cowboys.
Boy, Andrew has come into the game and really helped his team. He's going to come out right now, but he and Maldonado both did a nice job defensively as this Cowboy team tries to climb out of a 15 3-point hole.
Dalton and Adams back in. Amigo comes back on the floor as Mackey goes out for Denver. So right now the Cowboys with Herndon, Kelly, Dalton, Adams, and James on the floor. Kelly has it top of the key, looks right side and finds Lou Adams. Now top of the key to Herndon. Herndon trying to use a pick, dribble, drive, lays it up and in.
Right, we're starting to see Allen do that. He is becoming more aggressive off the dribble, going to the rim. That was a nice play.
32-25, Pokes back within 7 now. Along the end line, Krafka gets it back outside, then gets it right back, tries to go against Dalton. Feeds to Amigo, back to Pemberton for 3. That rolls off, no good. Ball tipped away, but Dalton has it, and he gets it up ahead to Kelly. Cody, left side outside to James. James hangs with the right hand, no good. Tipped away, but a foul going to be called. It's going to be against Denver. Krafka is going to pick up the foul. Krafka picks up his second, and the ball will go out of bounds to the Cowboys underneath and to the left of their hoop. Adams takes it out, tries to feed on a bounce, but is kicked inadvertently by Holtzman. So it'll go back out to the Cowboys on the kick ball, and Adams will try it again. Slaps the ball, puts him in motion, looks for a cutter, still looking, gets it to Herndon. Top of the key to Kelly. Kelly backs off, now left side on the angle. Rosga guarding him. Gets it to Herndon, now top of the key to Dalton. Dalton, one bounce dribble to Adams. He'll dribble into the lane, then lost it as he tried to fire toward the rim. Was knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. And again, it'll stay with the Cowboys.
Still 16 on the shot clock. The Cowboys down by as many as 15 on 2 occasions in the first half, trying to climb back in.
James gets it mid-court area, top of the key. Now trying to go to the dribble, hang for a 10-foot banker. That's no good, and Rosga has the rebound for Denver. Rosga quickly into the forecourt, gets it to Holtzman. He'll lay it up and draw the foul. Couldn't get it to go, but Holtzman will go to the line to shoot a couple. That foul is going to be on Alan Herndon.
I think JJ's going to come out of the game here, Dave. He's really tired.
Holtzman will go to the line to shoot a couple. Say, friends, Cowboy Up. Get in the game and check out new plans and lower rates than ever before from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming. Open enrollment ends December 15th. Take a look at wyomingblue.com. First one is no good by Holtzman. He's back up there. He'll get another. Holtzman just took his first free throw of the season. Second one is good, but there were whistles before that shot, and there's a lane violation apparently against Denver. Looks like it's against Amigo as he's trying to talk his way out of it, to no avail. And the Cowboys will bring it up. Cody Kelly steps it across the timeline. 32-25, Cowboys within 7. They've got the basketball with 5:08 remaining here in the first half. Herndon, left side outside, gets it to Kelly. Kelly faces up on Rosga, trying to use a pick set by Herndon. Hooks a pass to Akagorski along the end line, can't get free. Dribbles back out and gives it top of the key to Kelly for 3. That's no good. Pemberton the rebound. Long lead pass to Holtzman. Tried to feed it to Krafka, and it goes off his foot out of bounds. Hit the bottom of the backboard, and it came right down and went off Krafka's foot. Cowboy basketball.
Really good defense that time by Dalton, who hustled back. That is 8 turnovers in the first half for Denver.
32-25, Denver with a 7-point lead. Cowboys with the basketball. Herndon, top of the key to Akagorski. Backhand pass to Dalton for 3. That's no good. Rebound taken away by Amigo.
Cowboys have got to have Dalton hit some of those shots. Obviously, he's now 0 for 6 from the field, 0 for 4 from the arc.
Just 4:20 remaining here in the first half. Cowboys trailing by 7. Denver with the basketball. Krafka tries the 3. That's no good. The long rebound, Karams all the way out. Holtzman gets it. Top of the key, Pemberton. They wing it around the perimeter, get it into Amigo. Back out for Holtzman's 3. That's good.
Well, that was great ball movement by the Pioneers to find Holtzman wide open in the deep right corner.
35-25. Back to a 10-point lead. Here's a quick turnaround by Akagorski. That's no good from 3. Rebound long to Rosga. Feeds into Amigo, who lays it up and in. That was a length of the floor pass. Rozga to Amigo.
Man, the Cowboys did not get down the floor defensively. DU beat them.
Now the Cowboys need another timeout. They need to talk this thing over. 3:36 remaining here in the first half. It's Denver 37, Wyoming 25. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
For the fearless fans, the ones who refuse to be fair-weathered, all you diehards, you true blues. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming will be right there with you, supporting you every step of the way, with a name that's been trusted for more than 70 years and a card accepted by over 95% of doctors and specialists, providing strength, security, and the type of passionate support true fans understand. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming. Live fearless. Proud supporter of the University of Wyoming and fans like you.
At the University of Wyoming College of Engineering and Applied Science, students receive a top-quality hands-on education in world-class facilities. They learn and work with influential faculty in renewable energy, artificial intelligence, enhanced recovery, and more. The new Engineering Honors Program allows exceptional students the opportunity to explore their education with even greater depth. In the College of Engineering and Applied Science, we're dedicated to the success of our students. Join the UW community and find your future at uwyo.edu/CEAS.
It's basketball season in Wyoming, and the Pokes are fired up. And to celebrate, you'll get amazing deals on the entire lineup from Toyota. The rugged Tacoma is incredibly strong and built to play. The tough-as-nails Tundra is a trusted team captain with powerful performance. And the versatile RAV4 is a slam dunk with available all-wheel drive and ample cargo space. Learn more at Toyota.com. Brought to you by your Wyoming Toyota dealers. Let's go, Wyo! Toyota, let's go places.
We have 3:36 remaining in the first half from Magnus Arena. Cowboys trailing Denver 37-25. Rocky Mountain Shirtworks in Laramie is the exclusive provider of screen printing, embroidery, and promotional items for the Wyoming Cowboys and Cowgirls, and we're here to serve your needs as well. Visit us at www.rmshirtworks.com.
Cowboys will send out Nye Redding, Alan Herndon, Alexander Okagorski, Hayden Dalton, and Lou Adams. Those are the 5 Pokes on the floor as Wyoming has the basketball on the attack. Herndon pops out top, gets the left side now to Adams. Back to Redding, right side on the wing to Dalton. Dalton has not scored here in the first half. He's the Cowboys' leading scorer. There's Adams, left side outside to Redding. Now in the corner to Herndon, 5 to shoot to Dalton. Faces up, down goes Krafka, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Krafka. So the ball will go out of bounds, or will it? Yep, that's just the 6th team foul. So it'll go out of bounds to the Cowboys.
Well, that was a close call there. It looks like Dalton might have led with his elbow. Got away with one there. He and Herndon are now 1 of 10 from the field.
Krafka picks up his 3rd foul. He's got to come out. Holtzman back in there. Here's Okagorski. He'll cross court it to Herndon. Now to Adams. He'll dribble back to the top. Looks inside, but gets it outside to Okagorski on the right side wing. Takes it to the dribble. Finds Dalton. Puts one man in the air. Steps around. Can't get it off. Okagorski with 2 to shoot. Fires away. That's no good. Amigo the rebound for Denver.
The worst thing is happening. Dalton passed up his 3 that time. Obviously, it's gotten into his head a little bit.
Rozga top of the key to Pemberton. Pemberton gives it up to Amigo. Amigo with 15 to shoot. Dribble drive. Puts up right hand. Nope, that's no good. And Dalton is there for the rebound. Hayden will turn and head up the floor with it to Okagorski in the corner to Redding. Back top to Dalton. He'll give it up to Herndon. Herndon with 19 to shoot to Adams to Dalton. Hooks a pass to Okagorski for 3. That's good.
Good look by Dalton that time. He saw Okagorski on the right wing open, and he threw that cross court.
First 3 ball of the night for Okagorski. He has 5 points in the game. The Cowboys within 9. 37-28 with 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Rozga being guarded by Redding, and now a timeout taken by Denver. Cowboys had him stymied, and there was nowhere to go with the basketball, so the Pioneers had to grab the timeout. 1:57 left here in the first half. It's Denver 37, Wyoming 28. Uniwyo Federal Credit Union is proud to sponsor the charity stripe all season long. For every made free throw, Uniwyo Federal Credit Union will donate $10 to Make-A-Wish Wyoming. A big thank you to Uniwyo Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Wyoming athletics.
Well, the Pioneers have cooled off a little bit. They're shooting 54% from the floor and 40 from the arc. They were shooting almost 70% early on in this game when they raced out to that 15-point lead. The Cowboys still just 33% from the floor and 25 from the arc.
Holtzman will take it out. Holtzman looks for a cutter and then gets it to Akintola, who just came in. Now here's a whistle and a push foul on Nye Redding, and that's going to send Rosga to the line. He'll be shooting the 1-and-1. Redding picks up his second. Well, we have passed the 8-11 mark here in the first half, which is a great reminder to call Wyoming 811 if you or anyone is doing a digging project. Smart digging means calling 811 before each job. Rosga knocks down the front end. He'll get the bonus. He's an 89% free thrower on the year, and he gets them both to go. 6 points in the game for Joe Rosga. 39-28, an 11-point lead now for Denver. 1:45 remaining in the half. Cowboys on the attack. Akagorski for three. Nope, front rim, that one no good. Momeka the rebound. He'll set it back out to Adams. Adams, left side pass to Redding. Redding will dribble to the top and gives it up to Herndon now to Akagorski. Back to Herndon, left open for three. That's no good, and Rosga has the rebound.
Now the Cowboys have got to get their two leading scorers in the flow of this game.
Rosga takes it to the right side elbow, gives it up to Holtzman, back to Rosga, steps around, quick pull up from 15, high arc, good.
He's a good scorer. He's a good basketball player, tough guy, good shooter.
Rosga and Amigo both average 16.8 a game. They're their two leading scorers. Now here's Akagorski. He's going to be pushed and fouled, and this one will go against Akintola. Abiola Akintola. He's a junior from Melbourne, Australia. Picks up his first, and now Akagorski will go to the line. He'll be shooting the 1-and-1. Akagorski on the year, 88% from the foul line. He is 7 of 8 on the season. Front end on the way is good.
Cowboys have been very good at the free throw line early in this season.
When you consider your options for natural gas, choose the one supplier that is truly committed to Wyoming. That's Wyoming Community Gas. Akagorski hits them both. He has 7 points here in the first half. Cowboys back to within 11, 41-30. Now here's a whistle away from the ball, and this is going to go against the Cowboys. This is going to be on Lou Adams. Adams picks up his first. Let's see who's going to the line. It's going to be Pemberton. He'll go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. He's that perfect free thrower. He's only taken 3 free throws this year. That's hard to believe, but Jake Pemberton's only fired 3 times from the line. He's made all 3.
He's really got his team off to a great start from the field. He was unbelievable.
He misses the free throw. This free throw knocked loose by Akagorski. So he misses his first free throw this season, and Cowboys bring it back the other way. 41-30. Here's a quick fire 3 by Redding. That's no good. And again, the Pioneers rebound it and bring it back. 31 seconds left, 23 to shoot here in the first half for Denver. They're trying to add to an 11-point lead. Akintola gives it up to Holtzman. Holtzman, right side of the wing, back to Akintola. Trying to pound in, jump a banker. That won't fall, and Momeka had the rebound. Up ahead, Redding, 9 seconds left. Gets it to Dalton. Dalton outside for Maldonado's 3. That's no good. 3 seconds left. Long lead. Pemberton lays it up and in at the buzzer. Let's see. That will count, I believe. He got it off before the buzzer. They have put it up. It did count. And at halftime, it is Denver 43, Wyoming 30. We'll be right back with a first half recap. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
At Cheyenne Regional Cancer Center, we employ qualified expert physicians and staff, and we utilize state-of-the-art equipment and technology. When it comes to effectively caring for our patients, we never accept the status quo. You are our priority. We offer a variety of treatments and services to suit your healthcare needs. Call us today to make an appointment. 307-633-7823. The best oncology care in the region. It's what we do. Cheyenne Regional Cancer Center.
How you doing there? Beautiful car, isn't she?
Yeah, what's the price?
Yeah, 93 late nights at the office. Well, plus tax, of course.
93 late nights? Oh, my budget's more like 78.
Oh, let me talk to the boss, see what I could do.
While other insurance companies just see a car, we see something you've worked really hard for. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Well, now, he's never done this before, but he says I could do 90 late nights and some free air fresheners.
Deal.
State Farm. Call an agent today.
The Learfield Directors Cup honors the nation's best overall collegiate athletic program in each division, men's and women's sports. The prestigious award continues its reign as the crowning achievement in college athletics, noting the remarkable efforts of student athletes and their institutions. To follow your favorite team, like us on Facebook. Find us at USA Today online and on Twitter at ldirectorscup.com. Over 2 decades of excellence, the Learfield Directors Cup.
Nice try, Mother Nature. Rain, sleet, snow? Rookie moves. It's game day, and I'm not some fair weather fan. Give me all you got. Nothing stands between me and my team.
The 2017 Nissan Rogue. Available with intelligent all-wheel drive for the not-so-fair-weather fans. Take on today. Nissan, proud partner of college athletics.
Cowboy Basketball is brought to you by AAA Insurance. Insurance that's more than just insurance. Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Take on today. Wind River Hotel Casino. Play, stay, win. 2 miles south of Riverton. And by the Wyoming Lottery. Wyo Lotto. Just maybe. This is the Cowboy Halftime Show. Once again, Dave Walsh.
And welcome back to Magnus Arena here in Denver, Colorado. At halftime, it is Denver 43, Wyoming 30. And in this first half, one team shot 55% from the field. The other team shot 30%. One team had 27 rebounds. The other team had 14. And it goes on and on as you look at this stat sheet. Those are the 2 most telling stats, I do believe. Shooting and rebounding, those only happen to be 2 of the key aspects of the game, and Denver had the best of the Cowboys, bar none, in that first half.
Oh, absolutely, and had gotten off to a great start and just kept it going. The only thing that saved the Cowboys from not being further behind, the Pioneers turned the ball over 8 times in the first half. The Cowboys were saved there, but if Dalton and Herndon aren't scoring, and they're not, the Cowboys are going to be in trouble. Dalton 0 for 7, Herndon 1 for 4. They're 0 for 7 between them from the arc. Of course, that's where they have their bread and butter usually. So Cowboys have got to somehow come back in the second half, but it looks right now like these shooting woes in their head a little bit because they're not doing a good job on the backboards either.
You bet. At halftime, it is Denver 43, Wyoming 30. We'll be right back with scores from around the country on the college basketball scoreboard. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
I rescued Toast from a shelter in 2011. I love Toast because she's a lazy diva. Toast does whatever she wants, obviously. She's sleeping right now. She's so loving. She's so comforting. When I walked into the shelter, I knew right then that she was special.
Toast, Instagram star and shelter pet. Amazing adoption stories start in shelters. Start yours today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
I'm a retired school psychologist, and helping people was my thing. After my stroke, when Meals on Wheels started, I was on the other end of the stick, so to speak. My name is Julius Gaines, creative writer, poet, photographer.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org. This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is John Ondrasik of Five for Fighting, here for RAD, the entertainment industry's voice for road safety. You know, style is a personal thing, and your lifestyle is your business. But if you take it on the road, it becomes everybody's business. So please, plan ahead, designate before you celebrate. Friends, don't let friends drive drunk.
A public service announcement brought to you by RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the right seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
We're at halftime at Magnus Arena in Denver, Colorado. Denver leads Wyoming. It's the Pioneers 43, the Cowboys 30. And this is the college basketball scoreboard. Let's check that scoreboard. Here's Kevin.
All right, thanks, Dave. A couple of finals in the Mountain West. It was Indiana State 74, Air Force 64. Bowling Green defeated San Jose State 85-79. And going into overtime, Northern Iowa and UNLV are tied at 61-61. At halftime, New Mexico 35, Evansville 27. Couple of national scores. North Carolina defeated Michigan 86-71. Villanova over Penn 90-62. At halftime, Gonzaga beating Incarnate Word 49-26.
This has been the college basketball scoreboard. This Week in Wyoming Athletics is next, following these messages. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Every hiring manager knows that a company is only as good as the people it's made from. So where do you find the best people? That may surprise you.
Meet the grads of life. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
This is talent worth knowing about.
Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
My name is Ruth Rusi, and this is how I live United. I read to children as part of United Way's education program. It helps them create links between language and literacy and prepares them for a better academic future. I figure I have the time and they have the need. My name is Ruth Rusi. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
It's 6:42 p.m. Time for Steve Plato and his son Dylan to do the dishes. They talk about everything from the yuckiness of girls to the awesomeness of his soccer team. Sometimes they don't talk at all. Then, hey! The dreaded splash fight. It's Dad o'clock, and it's the best time of the day. Because the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. Look at this little face. How could you not love him?
Hamilton the Pug, Instagram star, and shelter pet. Amazing adoption stories start in shelters. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
My name is Tom Thornton.
And my name is Cindy Thornton. We're retired, and this is how we live united.
We decided to volunteer with United Way at our community free health clinic.
United Way is how we contribute, because we know our time and money are going to the right places.
Judging by the thank yous we get at the clinic, I'd say we're doing the right thing with our retirement, too. We're Tom and Cindy Thornton. We volunteer at our community free health clinic. We don't just wear the shirt.
We live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Welcome back, everybody, to Magnus Arena on the campus of Denver University. The Cowboys, very rough first half, trailing Denver 43-30, and this is the week in Wyoming athletics. Cowboys, after this game, will host Drake on Saturday at 4 p.m. Cowgirls lost today at Montana State, 50-46 in a rare 11 a.m. game. The Cowgirls host Idaho State on Sunday at 1 p.m. in the AA. The wrestling team is competing at the Cliff Keen Invite Friday and Saturday in Las Vegas. And 3 Cowboys made the Mountain West All-Conference first team. That was announced today. Andrew Wingard, Carl Granderson, and Johanna Gaffon all made the first team for the Cowboys in Mountain West. And that is the week in Wyoming athletics. Cowboys trailing 43-30 against Denver, and this is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Turn the world's most refreshing beer into courtside cheers. Get the Coors Light XP app to start earning points towards one-of-a-kind experiences and rewards, like exclusive access to your favorite sporting events and Coors Light gear. Coors Light XP. Download it from the App Store today. No purchase necessary in select states. Rewards subject to availability while supplies last. 50 US/DC 21 plus only. See terms in-app and at CoorsLight.com/XP. Great beer, great responsibility. 2017 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Hey DQ fans, now you can have your cake and eat it too. But not just any cake, the best. Introducing Best Chocolate Cake Blizzard, with only the best deliciously moist chocolate cake pieces combined with white icing, cocoa fudge topping, and choco chunks all blended into world-famous DQ soft serve. It'll make you question every chocolate cake you've ever had. Can't decide between a hot or a cold treat? Try a molten lava cake a la mode, topped with hot fudge. But hurry, the Best Chocolate Cake Blizzard is only here for a limited time and only at your DQ.
Offense, defense. It takes both to make a powerful Cowboy basketball team and a car care powerhouse. Plains Tire goes on the offensive to save you money on tires. They scout tire competition every day to make sure they have the lowest tire prices, period, online or in store. They play strong defense, too, with expert service work to keep your vehicle at its best. Plains Tire, serving Wyoming since 1941 with stores all across the state. Go to plainstire.com for tire and service reservations. And go Pokes.
The Hilton Garden Inn in Laramie is located in the shadow of War Memorial Stadium for your game day convenience, boasting over 135 guest rooms and 2,400 square feet of flexible meeting space for up to 225 people. We offer special alumni and wedding packages and full on-site catering services. Make the Hilton Garden Inn your home for cowboy and cowgirl sporting events. The Hilton Garden Inn is proud to support UW Athletics. Call them today at 307-721-7570 or visit www.laramie.stayhgi.com. Go Pokes!
As we know, government has grown over the years, and now some Wyoming legislators want to raise your taxes. With potential tax hikes on the way, Wyoming Liberty Group is here, helping to preserve Wyoming's low tax history. We can't do it alone. We need your help. If stopping tax increases is important to you, help us now. If cutting the size of government is important to you, help us now. Visit wyliberty.org and donate today. This message brought to you by the Wyoming Liberty Group. Keep Wyoming strong.
And we are back at Magnus Arena in Denver, Colorado. At halftime, it's Denver 43, Wyoming 30. Let's pause 10 seconds now for station identification. You're listening to Wyoming basketball. Dave Walsh, Kevin McKinney, and Kyle Lathrop here courtside at Magnus Arena. The Cowboys, they're going to have to come back in this one. They trail by 13 at halftime. Denver 43, Wyoming 30. Let's take a look at those first half stats presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming. With the stats, here's Kevin.
All right, Dave. Amigo, 10 points and 5 rebounds. Pemberton, 13 points and 3 rebounds, led the Pioneers. Holtzman also had 8 points in that first half. For the Cowboys, 7 for Okagorski, 8 for Lou Adams, 5 each for Cody Kelly and Justin James. Dalton did not score in the first half, and Herndon had 2. Cowboys offensive woes for sure. Shot 29% from the floor, 20 from the arc. Pioneers 55% from the field, 40% from the arc. They were 83% from the free throw line. Those were the first half stats, brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming, supporting UW and Cowboy fans. Live fearless. Cowboys need to get going here in the second half, trailing 43-30. They will start the second half with the basketball, and to bring it your way, the voice of the Cowboys, Mr. Dave Walsh.
All right, Kevin, thank you. Cowboys back to their starting 5 as Hayden Dalton will take it out. James, Okagorski, Herndon, and Redding on the floor as we get set to start the second half. Cowboys trail by 13 here at the break. Wyoming has won the last 3 games in this series. They're going to have to come from behind to get it done here in Denver. Here we go as Redding has the ball inbounds. He'll bring it right side outside to Okagorski, top of the key to Herndon. Now they lob it in, caught by Okagorski. Going to try to go against Murky. Nope, get it back outside James. They'll keep it hot on the perimeter. Herndon gets it to Dalton. Dalton, quick rise, fires away. Nope, he missed again. He's 0 for 8 in this game. Now right side outside Murky. He has it. His pass taken away by Herndon. Good play, stepping in front of that one. Up ahead, Dalton. Dalton on the dribble drive. Dalton in deep. He's going to draw the foul. Couldn't get it to go, but he will go to the line and shoot a couple. That foul is on Jake Krafka. He just picked up his 4th. And Hayden Dalton will go to the line. He'll be shooting 2. At the all-new Griner Ford and Casper, the new 2018 Ford F-150s have started to arrive. So the deals on the remaining in-stock 2017 F-150s may never be better. Come take a test drive today or go to GrinerFord.com. Griner Ford, now powered by Lithia Motors. Well, Dalton is in the books now. He hits his first free throw. Second one on the way. That's good. And Hayden Dalton has his first 2 points of the night. 43-32. Denver by 11. As they're on the attack. Zone to our right. Murky gets it back now. A pass deflected off the quick hands of Justin James out of bounds. So it'll stay with Denver.
Well, the Cowboys looking to double team in the front court. Got to shake things loose, but they got to hit some shots at the other end.
Murky brings it into Rosga. He'll find Pemberton. Pemberton covered up quickly, so he'll get it along the end line to Akintola. Back outside Rosga. Fall away right hand, no good, but he is fouled on the play. They're going to call Nia Redding on the foul. He'll pick up his 3rd. Rosga really is handy using that off arm to try to fend off defenders, and I think there's a couple times where that could have been called.
Yep, right there was a good example of it. I think the Cowboy bench certainly thought there should have been a foul called.
Rosgood knocks down the first one. He'll get another. When it comes to your plumbing, heating, or air conditioning needs in southern Wyoming, AC Mechanical is the team captain. AC Mechanical, locally owned in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and a very proud partner of your UW Pokes. Rosga hits both free throws. He's in double figures. He has 10 points in the game. 44-32, back to the 11-point lead. Or excuse me, 45-32. Here's a right-hander by Kelly. Couldn't get it to go. Gets it back. Puts it up. No good, but he is fouled on the play. So Kelly will go to the line. He'll be shooting a couple. That foul on Abiola Akintola. He picks up his 2nd. First team foul on Denver. Made the 2nd team foul here in the second half. And here's Cody Kelly at the line. First one is good. He'll get another. Terrell Chevy is Wyoming proud, offering UW grads an exclusive deal on the new or used vehicle of their choice. Hurry in today with your brown and gold license plate, and you could save thousands at Terrell Chevy in Cheyenne. Kelly hits 1 out of 2. Kelly with 6 points in the game now as the Cowboys peel back defensively. Denver on the attack zone to our right. They lead by a dozen, 45-33. Here's Murky with it beyond the arc. Takes it to the dribble with 10 to shoot. A running right-hander. That won't fall. And Dalton flies in for the rebound. Up ahead to Herndon. Herndon gives it up to Akagorski. He's right side on the wing, well beyond the arc. Backs off, still has it on a string. Akagorski gets it right side to Herndon. Right back to Akagorski. He'll work at top of the key, Kelly. Now they work at left side corner. Here's Herndon, and he's going to be fouled as he took it to the hole. Amigo will pick up his first foul. That is the third team foul on Denver here in the second half.
Well, this comeback's got to start at the defensive end. The Cowboys in a zone at the other end did a nice job.
Here's Dalton underneath, gets it to James. Fall away right hand, left it short, no good. Akintola, the rebound, up ahead to Rosga. He'll get it into the forecourt. Rosga looks top of the key to Amigo. Amigo with Herndon on him, gives it up to Murky. Murky trying to use a pick, Hank from 15, that's good. First 2 points of the night for Ade Murky. Here's Dalton, hands it back to James. It's a 14-point lead now for Denver. Dalton, he's going to be called for the offensive foul as Akintola was there to take the charge. And Dalton, his second foul, that is the second Cowboy team foul here in the second half.
Well, when you get behind like the Cowboys are, you try to do things that you don't ordinarily do, and that's really not Dalton's game, putting it on the floor and trying to get in the lane. And he did use his off arm to fend off the defender.
47-33. It's a 14-point lead for Denver, and they're trying to add to it in the zone to our right. Holtzman in there, shovels it back to Rosga. Rosga left side on the wing to Pemberton. Pemberton trying to get it to Amigo, posting up, but it gets to Akintola instead, and he's going to be called for the charge. Dalton there to take that hit.
Pretty good defensive play by Dalton. That was bang, bang. Cowboys will take it. You know, last year, Dave, the Cowboys' biggest halftime deficit that they overcame was 10 in that tournament with DePaul.
Trailed here at halftime tonight by 13. Here's Dalton, gets it out to Kelly for three. That's good.
All right, Cody has really come up big from the arc tonight.
He's just 1 point away from his career high. He's had 10 points in a game 5 times. He has 9 points in this game, Cody Kelly. Pemberton, quick rise, has his shot partially blocked by James, but it gets to Akintola, and he'll draw the foul. Foul inside, going to be on Dalton. Hayden has just picked up his third. That is the third Cowboy team foul here in the second half. And it'll send Abiola Akintola to the line. He'll be shooting a couple.
Dalton working so hard, trying too hard to let the game come to him.
Ridley's Family Markets is the official supermarket of Wyoming athletics and Polk fans. With each home Cowboys win, Ridley's will donate $200 to Feeding America. Thank you, Ridley's Family Markets. Akintola missed them both as the Cowboys come back the other way. 47-36. Denver by 11. Cowboys trying to cut into that lead right now. Here's a quick rise. Akagorski from three. Knocks it down.
Boy, good job by Alex and Kelly. Cody Kelly trying to bring the Cowboys back.
Cowboys within 8 now, 47-39 after that three ball by Akagorski. And now the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Denver. Off the quick hands of Cody Kelly. 17 to shoot. Just a little over 16 minutes left here in Denver, Colorado. Cowboys trying to fight back from being behind. Here's Rosga, quick pull up right hand. That's good. Got a kind bounce off the back iron, and Rosga now has 12 points in the game.
Boy, that was a home court bounce if I've ever seen one.
Here's Kelly, right side corner, tries the end line, gets it to Herndon for the dunk.
Cody Kelly has really given the Cowboys a lift. Great assist.
Cody Kelly tight roping that end line to feed Herndon. Beautiful pass. There's a steal by Hayden Dalton in backcourt. He'll bring it across the timeline. Dalton rise for three. That's no good. Long rebound run down in the corner by Rosga. Rosga will turn and head back up the floor with it. Rosga to the top. He'll turn and fire. That's good. Just a two. He was on the line, but Rosga has 14 points in the game to lead all scorers. And it's a 10-point lead, 51-41. Quick pull-up, Akagorski for three. That's no good. But Dalton kept it alive. It'll go into backcourt, but saved before going into backcourt by Kelly.
Another great play by Cody Kelly. He is really helping his team stay in this game.
Herndon with it, left side of the wing, top of the key to Dalton. Try to feed inside. Pemberton knocked it away, but it's scattered in by Akagorski. He'll find James for a 15-footer. That's no good. Pemberton the rebound. He'll turn and head up the floor with it. Pemberton puts on the brakes, finds Amigo at the top. Now left side outside to Rozga. Rozga gets it right side, Pemberton into Amigo. Stole along the inline by Dalton. Long lead past James. One man to beat, lays it up and in.
Boy, that was a heck of a layup, and he comes up hobbling. That might have been an and one.
7 points in the game for Justin James. Cowboys within 8 at 51-43. Lob it in, Amigo has it knocked away. Cody Kelly again knocked it out of bounds, and we've got a timeout on the floor. It'll be Denver basketball when we come back. 14:02 left here in Magnus Arena. It's Denver 51, Wyoming 43. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Well, I finally did it. I opened a 401k.
What? Why? Just wait for the inheritance. We've definitely got a rich uncle somewhere. We're one call away from the winner's circle at the Derby, dinners with multiple forks, a vacation home in the country, using summer as a verb.
You don't actually think that, do you?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Jill, why don't you tell the class what you did this weekend?
Well, my dad and I went in search of some magical minnows and found a zillion of them in the stream from our lookout rock. Then my sister and I escaped from an evil slug king and went back to my super twig fort for safety. Then we told stories till it got dark, and the Big Dipper led us all the way home. Where were you, Jill? We went to the forest. It's not that far away.
Ask your parents to take you and your friends to the forest this week. It's closer than you think. Check out discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
DU 51, Wyoming 43. We have 14:02 left in this game. Herndon, Dalton, and James, a combined 5 of 27. That's 18% from your top scorers. Cowboys shooting as a team 31%. Meanwhile, the Pioneers 56% from the field, 40 from the arc. The only thing that's keeping the Cowboys close, Pioneers have turned the ball over 12 times in this game. Cowboy basketball is brought to you by the Wyoming Mining Association, serving the Wyoming mining industry for over 60 years. Wyoming Mines, we power America.
Only players in any kind of foul difficulty. Nye Redding and Hayden Dalton both have 3 fouls for the Cowboys. Jake Krafka has 4 for Denver, and Abiola Akintola has 3. Those are only players in foul difficulty. Your Wyoming Ford stores are proud sponsors of Cowboy basketball. Built Ford tough and Wyoming strong. Ford, go further. Ball goes out to Denver. Amigo brings it in. They get it to Rozga. Rozga in the corner. Pemberton now a whistle and a foul as Lou Adams just ran over a screen. Not count that shot. There's going to be a foul on Adams, and the ball should go out of bounds to Denver. Second foul on Adams. 4th team foul on the Cowboys here in the second half. And again, the ball will go out to the Pioneers.
You got to hand it to the Pioneers. They have maintained this lead. They led by as many as 15 in the first half. Cowboys got it to 7 at one point, but no closer.
Holtzman and Mackey come in, and Amigo puts up a fall away right hand. Just kind of threw it toward the rim, I think.
That's what
got it to go.
Absolutely what it looked like. He just threw it at it.
12 points now for Amigo. Cowboys spin it into Momeka. Turn around right hand. That rolls off no good, and Rozga is in for the rebound for Denver. Rozga dribbles to the top. Cody Kelly all over him in the Cowboy man-to-man. Now there's a whistle and a foul on Kelly. Reaching around, Kelly will pick up his first foul. That is the 5th team foul on the Cowboys. Ball goes out to Denver. Rozga takes it out, brings it in, or gets it into Rozga. Does Holtzman. Rozga dribbles right side on the angle. Now peels away and gets the top of the key midcourt area to Pemberton. Left side on the wing now to Holtzman. Back right side, Rozga. 8 to shoot now. Takes it to the dribble, running right-hander, no good off the back iron, and Adams comes away with it for the Cowboys. Adams into the forecourt. Adams blasts toward the rim, bank it up, can't get it to fall, but he is fouled on the play. That foul is going to be on Jake Pemberton. That's his second. That is the 5th Denver team foul, and they'll send Lou Adams to the line. He'll be shooting a couple. Say, why don't you join us for the next Dallin Edwards radio show of the season on the Cowboy Sports Network or live at Library Sports Grill and Brewery in Laramie. The next show will be in a couple of Mondays from this past Monday. Not this coming Monday, but it'll be the next one.
We'll look forward to that then in the next one.
At the line and getting both is Lou Adams. He has 10 points in the game. 53-44. Cowboys down by 9 as Pemberton dribbles to the top, gets it right side outside to Rozga. Rozga finds Amigo at the top. Right side on the wing, he goes to Holtzman. In deep, all alone, Mackey, and his shot is goaltended by Momeka. So give Mackey his first 2. Christian Mackey records the deuce. 55-44. Back to the 11-point lead for Denver.
Cowboys have fallen asleep defensively the last couple trips.
Akagorski in the left side corner, couldn't get free. Works the top of the key, midcourt area. Dalton, dribble drive in deep, bank it up, can't get it to go, and a blocking foul going to be called on Mackey. Mackey will pick up his first, and it's going to send Hayden Dalton to the line to shoot a couple. He was in the act. You know, a win for your team is a win for you, too. There's nothing quite like it, except driving a Nissan. Get to Nissan, a proud supporter of college athletics, and shop ChooseNissan.com today. Take on game day. Dalton knocks down the first one. He'll get another.
Tell you, that free throw line is saving the Cowboys. They're 9 of 11 from the line.
Dalton at the line, looking for his 4th point. He still does not have a basket, a 2 or 3 point basket in this game.
0 for 10.
At the line, does hit the free throw. He has 4 points, all on free throws in this game. 55-46, 9-point lead for Denver. Pioneers with the basketball. Rozga dribbles to the top, gets it to Pemberton, left side pass to Holtzman. Holtzman gets back outside to Amigo. Amigo dribble drive. Oh, looked like he walked 5 steps with it. He did. That's traveling.
That was so bad, he just made a bad pass on top of it because he ran across the lane. He's not having a great night himself.
I said he's a preseason first-team pick in the Summit League. Rozga, a second-team pick. Here's Akagorski on the dribble drive, and he's going to be fouled as he took it across the lane. That foul is going to be on Jake Holtzman. It's going to be his first. Well, the team foul's piling up now. That is the 7th on Denver. So the Cowboys will be at the line from here on out. 12:03 remaining in the second half. And if this does turn out to be a free-throwing contest, the Cowboys should have the big edge. Cowboys as a team this year from the line, 78%. Denver, 67% from the free throw line as a team.
Yeah, Cowboys have done a really good job, and maybe they can climb back in this game just at the free throw line until somebody finds the range.
Alexander Akagorski at the line, and he's been very good from there. He is 9 of 10 from the foul line this season. That's 90%, folks. He's going to have a 1-and-1 here. Front end on the way is a swish. He'll get the bonus. This moment brought to you by the Wyoming Liberty Group. The Wyoming Liberty Group helps you stay informed about our state government. We can be stronger without raising taxes. Let's work together to demand transparency in Wyoming. Learn more at wyliberty.org. Akagorski hits them both, and that pulls the Cowboys now to within 7. Back out Pemberton with it for Denver. Pioneers on the attack. Jump pass, gets it to Rozga with 15 to shoot. He's going to be bumped and fouled by Kelly. Kelly picks up his second. 6th team foul on the Cowboys, and it will be Denver basketball out of bounds. When we come back, timeout on the floor, 11:47 to play here at Magnus Arena in Denver. It's Denver 55, Wyoming 48. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
For the fearless fans, the ones who refuse to be fair-weathered, all you diehards, you true blues, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming will be right there with you, supporting you every step of the way, with a name that's been trusted for more than 70 years, and the card accepted by over 95% of doctors and specialists, providing strength, security, and the type of passionate support true fans understand. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming, live fearless. Proud supporter of the University of Wyoming and fans like you.
Nice try, Mother Nature. Rain, sleet, snow? Rookie moves. It's game day, and I'm not some fair weather fan. Give me all you got. Nothing stands between me and my team.
The 2017 Nissan Rogue. Available with intelligent all-wheel drive for the not-so-fair-weather fans. Take on today. Nissan, proud partner of college athletics.
Wyoming contractors are dedicated to our state as they work and live in our local communities. Not only do they perform critical work on our roads, schools, hospitals, and businesses, but every dollar spent on these projects turns over more than 4 times in our local economies. In 1932, these contractors united in the Wyoming Contractors Association. For over 85 years, they have been enhancing skill, elevating safety, and promoting vital infrastructure investment. The Wyoming Contractors Association is here, building Wyoming one brick at a time.
Wyoming trails Denver 55-48, the closest the Pokes have been since 16-16 of the first half. Are you a Wyoming basketball fan? Start earning points towards game tickets with Coors Light XP. Download it from the App Store today. Remember, 21 means 21.
It is Denver basketball. The Pioneers lead it by 7, 55-48. They've got it zoned to our right. Here's Rozga for 3. That won't go. Rebound knocked loose along the end line by Mackey. Going to save it all the way out to midcourt area, but Holtzman can't save it from going out of bounds, and it'll be Cowboy basketball.
Oh man, how big would a 3 be right now for the Cowboys?
55-48. Wyoming down by 7. At the top, here's Dalton with it. Pounds in the lane, running right hand banker, good. There's Dalton's first basket of the game. He has 6 points, all coming here in the second half.
Good job by Dalton to not shoot the 3, but go to the basket.
55-50, Cowboys within 5, and then Pemberton knocks down a 3.
Boy, the Cowboys broke down there defensively. Pemberton was wide open.
In deep, here's Herndon, takes it to the rim, can't get it to go, but he is fouled on the play. That foul is going to be on Holtzman. That's going to be his second. It'll send Alan Herndon to the line. He'll be shooting a couple. Cowboys down by 8 at the moment. 58-50. 10:56 remaining. Herndon's first free throw is no good. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you by the local Wyoming State Farm agents. Tonight's featured agents are Lee Kripe of Casper and Gardner of Sheridan and Mike Laugie of Casper. For auto, home, life, and banking, get to a better state. Second try by Herndon is good. 5 points in the game now for Al Herndon. 58-51. Denver leads by 7. They've got the basketball. In the zone to our right. All alone, Amigo lays it up and in. Great entering pass by Krafka along the end line.
Yeah, did a nice job with a skip pass over the Cowboys zone. And Amigo wide open underneath.
There's Kelly. Kelly in deep into the key. Back top of the key. Herndon for 3. That's good. Al Herndon knocks down a tray from the top.
Good to see that. That's Herndon's first three.
Pemberton has it cross court to Rosga. He'll bring it left side now. Foul on Herndon, trying to cut in front of that pass. And Holtzman will go to the line now. He'll be shooting the 1-and-1. Herndon just picks up his second. Both teams in the bonus. We still have 10 minutes and 17 seconds to play. Holtzman will go to the line. First one on the way is good. He knocks down the front end, and he will get the bonus.
My feet get colder by the foul, too.
Toes cold, are they?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long 10 minutes.
Holtzman's second free throw is good. Holtzman into double figures now. They have 4 players in doubles. Here's Adams to the line, or to the end line, and puts it up and draws the foul. Couldn't get it to go, but the foul is on Amigo. He picks up his second, and now Adams will go to the line to shoot a couple. You know, Premier Bone and Joint Centers, Wyoming's orthopedic experts for over 4 decades, are the official team physicians for University of Wyoming athletics. We're worthy of Wyoming, still treating you wherever it hurts, wherever you are. Adams at the line, hits the first one. He'll get another. Lou looking for his 12th point of the game.
They have a hard time standing in front of Lou with his dribble drives. I was going to say the same thing about JJ as he makes his second. I wonder if JJ's ankle's bothering him. Again, he's not in the game.
Rosga brings it across the timeline. 62-56. It's a 6-point Denver lead. Amigo drop step, lays it up and in. 16 points now for Daniel Amigo. 64-56. Back to an 8-point lead. Akagorski for 3. No good. That rolls off long, and Amigo has the rebound for Denver.
Cowboys need stops defensively.
Rosga loses the handle. Picked up by Dalton. Cowboys break out 3-on-2. A lead pass for Kelly. Can't control it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, that was a terrible pass by Dalton. It was a bounce pass on the break. He had all the lanes filled, and he looked towards Cody Kelly, and just a bad pass.
So Denver brings it back. Rosga jogs it across the timeline, looks right side, finds Pemberton. Pemberton looks top of the key for Krafka, lobs into Amigo. He's got it point blank, trying to carve out space. Has it blocked by Herndon. Taken away by Krafka. He'll find Holtzman in the corner for 3. That's good.
Pioneers are going to be hard to beat tonight. They just are hitting all the big shots. That was a good block by Herndon, but Denver got it back.
Kelly for 3. That's no good. Hayden Dalton has the rebound. Now they get it right side to Akagorski. Kelly at the top has his pass rejected, but then he runs it down midcourt and finds Akagorski to Dalton. They find Herndon left side for 3. That's in and out, stays out. No good. Krafka, the rebound for Denver. 8 minutes, 40 seconds left. Krafka runs right into Kelly. He goes down. That's an offensive foul. Boy, Kelly there to take the hit. That whistle came late, but that looked like a charge. And Krafka has just fouled out of the game.
I think that was the proper call, Dave. It just came a little bit late. But that was a good call and a good play by Cody to draw that charge.
So Jake Krafka fouls out with 8:39 remaining. And into the game, making his first appearance, is Don Carlisle. Carlisle, 6'8" freshman from Indianapolis. Nia Redding back out there, gets the left side on the wing to James. He's out on the floor as well. Akagorski handles. Right side outside to Dalton. He goes into James. James, fall away right hand. That's good.
He's got to get going. That was a good play, dribble in the middle, and then that smooth jump shot.
JJ has 9 points in the game, 67-58. It's a 9-point lead and a whistle and a foul. Akagorski out near the top will pick up his first foul. And I believe it's going to be Holtzman again going to the line. He'll be shooting the 1-and-1. Cowboys are in the double bonus, but Denver still in the bonus, so the 1-and-1 for Holtzman.
He's 4 for 5 from the field, 3 for 3 from the arc, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Make it 3 for 3 as he knocks down the front end. Well, Holtzman's having a night. His previous season high is 5 points. He's looking for his 15th, and he's got it. In fact, that's a new career high for Holtzman. His previous career high was 11. Left side, outside, Redding. Redding with it, looks in the corner, left open, Dalton for three. That's good. Hayden Dalton, his first three-pointer of the night, his 18th of the season. He leads the Cowboys in that category. Here's Holtzman, left side, outside, gets it to Rozga. Rozga drives along the end line, back out to Pemberton. Now to Holtzman. Holtzman runs into Redding, and Holtzman picks up the charge. That's his third. And it'll be Cowboy basketball when we come back. Timeout on the floor with 7:34 remaining. It's Denver 69, Wyoming 61. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Ridley's Family Markets is proud to be the official supermarket and tailgating headquarters of Poke fans. This season, Ridley's will be taking on hunger by donating $200 for every Wyoming Cowboys basketball win to Feeding America. With 6 locations across Wyoming and over 30 locations throughout the Mountain West area, Ridley's Family Markets is proud to be a sponsor of University of Wyoming Athletics.
The University Store is your home for officially licensed University of Wyoming gifts and apparel. Great selections of the latest cowboy and cowgirl gear from Under Armour and Nike. Find drinkware, fan supplies for game day, and more. There's something for every Wyoming fan at the University Store. Located in the Wyoming Union in the heart of campus. Open Monday through Friday and on game days until 30 minutes before kickoff. Always open online at uwystore.com.
GreinerFord.com, a great place to start your next vehicle search, like a new F-150 or a roomy new Ford Escape. Find hundreds of new and used vehicles, all with multiple photos, low prices, tools like a payment calculator, and more. All at GreinerFord.com. And Greiner Ford, now powered by Lithia, is easy to find at 3333 CY Avenue across from the fairgrounds. Start your next vehicle search today, all at GreinerFord.com.
We have 7:34 remaining in this game from Magnus Arena. And the Cowboys still trailing. They have trailed since the very start of this game. Led 3-0. From then on, they've trailing 69-61. They're being out-rebounded 38-20 in this game.
Nia Redding brings it across the timeline. Redding looks left side and finds Akagorski. They'll spin it into Herndon. Herndon backing in, takes it into the paint. Ball away right hand. Nope, that's no good. Rebound knocked loose, taken away by Rozga, but then it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Cowboy basketball. Nia Redding back there hawking the basketball, gets him to lose the handle and stays with Wyoming.
That was really a good hustle play by Nye to maintain possession. He kind of made Rozga go after it, and he lost it out of bounds.
Nye gets it to, they get it into Justin James. Now to Herndon. Herndon, right side, top of the key to Dalton. Left side on the wing to Redding. Redding circles to the top off the dribble. Feeds it inside to Herndon. Tries to leave it for James, but a walk going to be called traveling on Herndon, and the Cowboys turn it over.
That's just Wyoming's 5th turnover of this game. The Pioneers have 17 turnovers.
7 minutes remaining here in Magnus Arena, Denver, Colorado. Denver leads it by 8, 69-61. Cowboys digging in defensively in the zone to our right. Pemberton has it at the top. Left side to Holtzman. Holtzman takes the inline, shovels it to Migo. Back out to Rozga. Steps around for an 18-footer. That's no good. Ball knocked loose along the inline. Goes out off of Dalton, they say. It'll stay with Denver. Pioneers will take it out underneath and to the right of their own hoop as Holtzman goes to do so. 6:40 left. Denver trying to add to an 8-point lead. Carlisle gets the top of the key to Amigo. Now to Rozga. Rozga back to Amigo. Fires it in, just throws it right to James. James breaks out with it, but the Pios are back, so the Cowboys will have to set it up. Here's Akagorski. Left side on the wing, top of the key to Dalton. Dalton pounds it now to James for three. Nope, that missed everything. Just sails out of bounds to Denver.
Wow. That not a good shot. It was an open shot by JJ.
Boy, Herndon appears to be in pain. He is struggling, but he's back in defensive shape, grimacing all the while. Pemberton has it in deep to Amigo, and he's going to be fouled by Herndon. Herndon picks up his third. That'll send Amigo to the line, or who is it going to be? I believe it's going to be Amigo, as he'll be shooting the 1-and-1. After this, everybody, or both teams, in the double bonus, but Amigo at the line going to be shooting the 1-and-1.
No Cowboy has more than 4 rebounds in this game.
Front end on the way is good. Amigo will get the bonus. Daniel Amigo, 24 is his season high. He once scored 33 points against Air Force. That's his career high. Looking for his 18th point. He can't get it. Long off the back iron. They volleyball around. Finally gathered in by Momeka. He'll save it to Akagorski, who gets it to Redding. Redding to Dalton. Dalton, quick rise for three. That's no good. And the rebound, Rozga for Denver. He'll bring it into the forecourt. Denver gets it to Pemberton. Now 5:40 remaining. Denver tried to add to a 9-point lead. 70-61 at the moment. Being very patient with the lead. 5.5 minutes remaining here in Denver. 6 to shoot. Amigo pounding away. Fall away right hand. Got it. No basket, they say. No basket. Before the shot. That is quite a shot, really. Off balance. He'd been fouled and kind of just threw it up toward the rim, but they say he was fouled before the shot. Momeka picks up his third. And Amigo back to the line to shoot two.
Well, the Pioneers came into this game shooting 67% from the free throw line. They're at 77 right now.
Amigo hits the first one. He'll have another. Murky comes in as Carlisle comes out for Denver. Still 5 minutes, 24 seconds to play. As Amigo steps up and it bounces around and finally falls through. 19 points in the game for Amigo, and it's an 11-point lead for Denver. 72-61. Here's Akagorski. Leaves it for Redding, right side of the wing. He'll dribble to the top. Nye on a bounce in deep to Mecca. Back outside to James. Dribble drive for the jam. Oh, he got slapped in the face too, but James with the dunk. He has 11 points.
Well, as with last year, they cannot stay in front of him. He's just too quick. That was quite a move and the slam dunk.
72-63, a 9-point lead. Here's Amigo in deep. Gets it back outside. Holtzman for three. That's no good. Murky had it but couldn't hang on to it. It's taken away by James in the corner. Long lead pass. Dalton for three. That's no good. And Murky comes in for the rebound for Denver.
2 of 14 from the field for Dalton.
Been pretty much one and done for the Cowboys too. They have rebounded the ball well at their defensive end, Denver. They've got it at their offensive end right now, trying to add to a 9-point lead. Here's Pemberton, and he runs into a Cowboy, but a blocking foul going to be called on Akagorski. Alexander Akagorski picks up his second.
Well, you mentioned that rebounding thing, Dave. The Cowboys have been out-rebounded by 18 boards in this game. Hard to win.
Pemberton at the line to shoot a couple. Jake Pemberton, 6'4", 190-pound senior from Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Pemberton's first free throw is good.
Really, all the Pioneers have to do now is make their free throws, which they've done a good job. They are now 15 of 18 on the game.
Redding and Momeka come out. Adams back in there. Herndon back in there. He misses the second one. It rolls off to Dalton. So with a 10-point lead, Cowboys trying to attack. Here's a right-hand runner by James. That won't go, but then the ball knocked out of bounds. And let's see. We've got a call. It's going to go to Denver. Jimmy Casas had called ball out. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Adams. They say Adams went over the top, and that's Tommy Nunez kind of overruling Jimmy Casas on that play, and Adams picks up his third. Holtzman will come the other way, and he'll be shooting two. Both teams in the double bonus the rest of the way. 4:08 remaining. Holtzman's first free throw on the way, and it's good. As we mentioned, he had not taken a free throw this season coming into this game. Holtzman, he's hit 5. He's made 6 free throws in this game. 17 points establishes a new career high for Holtzman. Here's Adams. He's going to be tripped as he took it in the lane. That foul's going to be on Ade Murky. He picks up his third. And yeah, we're going to see a lot of free throws here, Kevin. Got a timeout on the floor. Adams will be at the line for the Cowboys when we come back. 4 minutes remaining. That's time remaining exactly in this game. It is Denver 75, Wyoming 63. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
At Cheyenne Regional Cancer Center, we employ qualified expert physicians and staff, and we utilize state-of-the-art equipment and technology. When it comes to effectively caring for our patients, we never accept the status quo. You are our priority. We offer a variety of treatments and services to suit your healthcare needs. Call us today to make an appointment. 307-633-7823. The best oncology care in the region. It's what we do. Cheyenne Regional Cancer Center.
Okay, children, we're done with the alphabet. Next subject, financial well-being. How to manage your money. Turn to page 5 of your textbook.
When it comes to money, you can never start learning too early. That's why starting today, State Farm wants to give you the tools and support you need to take control of your finances.
Tonight, read the chapters on credit cards and balance transfers. Pop quiz tomorrow.
Find out more at letstarttoday.com. State Farm, here to help life go right.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
Denver 75, Wyoming 63. We have 4 minutes exactly left in the game. This game started out great. JJ hit a 3. But then the Pioneers went on a 15-0 run, and they haven't looked back. Cowboys have gotten to within 6 here in the second half. That came at the 10-13 mark, but they have not been able to catch this Pioneer team.
Lou Adams will be at the foul line. He'll be shooting 2. Adams came into this game an 80% free thrower. Pokes down by 12 with 4 minutes remaining. Adams can knock a couple off that total if he knocked these down. First one is no good. He'll try it again. Adams, one of 4 Cowboys seniors, knocks down the second. He has 13 points in the game. 75-64, an 11-point lead now for Denver. Pioneers bring it in the forecourt. They're attacking the zone to our right. Pemberton has it left side on the arc. Beyond the arc, it's to Holtzman top, right side Murky. Murky takes it to the dribble. Now to Pemberton, steps around, takes it outside to Holtzman. Being very patient here. 8 to shoot now for Denver. Denver, Pemberton hooks a pass to Holtzman for 3. That's good.
This is Denver's night. What else can you say? Holtzman, how about him? He's got 20 points.
That might be the final nail right there. Still 3:20 to play, but it's a 14-point lead now for Denver. Herndon in the corner. James for 3. That's good. Justin James, his second three-pointer of the night. He has 14 points, and it's 78-67. An 11-point lead for the Pioneers. 3 minutes remaining. Holtzman, right side, outside, Rozga. Again, they're just stretching it out, spreading it out, not even looking to the basket until now. Here's Amigo, takes it to the rim and draws the foul. There was 7 on the shot clock when Amigo took it to the rim. That foul on Herndon is going to be number 4 on Al.
Well, this is probably when Billups wants to run the Princeton offense. They have a 11-point lead with 2:46 remaining and do some free throws.
Daniel Amigo, the 6'10 senior from El Paso, Texas. Front rim's the first one, no good.
The Pioneers now 17 of 23 from the free throw line. The Cowboys 16 of 20.
Amigo's second try is good. He has 20 points in the game. Here's Adams into the forecourt. Adams going to be grabbed and fouled as he was taking the shot, so he will take 2 free throws. Murky reaching in, commits the foul. His 4th. And now Lou Adams with 2:41 remaining will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, at least they're getting free throws or opportunities at scoring without the clock running.
Lou's first free throw is good. Adams has just equaled his season high. He's had 14 points twice this year, looking for his 15th right now, and he's got it. 79-69. Cowboys within 10. Here's a steal by James. James gets it back. Now top of the key, Dalton. In deep to Herndon for the jam.
Cowboys put on the full court pressure, and it paid off as James with the steal.
And Denver wants a timeout. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. We'll take time. It is Denver 79, Wyoming 71. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Turn the world's most refreshing beer into courtside cheers. Get the Coors Light XP app to start earning points towards one-of-a-kind experiences and rewards, like exclusive access to your favorite sporting events and Coors Light gear. Coors Light XP. Download it from the App Store today. No purchase necessary in select states. Rewards subject to availability while supplies last. 50 US/DC 21 plus only. See terms in-app and at CoorsLight.com/XP. Great beer, great responsibility. 2017 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
When I hurt my knee, I didn't think I'd ever wear the brown and gold again. Thanks to Premier Bone and Joint, I was back playing again. As soon as I walked in and I met with the doctor, I knew right away from when I shook his hand to the end when I got out of surgery that it was going to be fine. Premier Bone and Joint got me back in the game and competing on a high level, and to this day it still feels awesome.
Premier Bone and Joint Centers. We're worthy of Wyoming.
As we know, government has grown over the years, and now some Wyoming legislators want to raise your taxes. With potential tax hikes on the way, Wyoming Liberty Group is here, helping to preserve Wyoming's low tax history. We can't do it alone. We need your help. If stopping tax increases is important to you, help us now. If cutting the size of government is important to you, help us now. Visit wyliberty.org and donate today. This message brought to you by the Wyoming Liberty Group. Keep Wyoming strong.
We have 2:30 remaining in this game from Magnus Arena on the campus of the University of Denver, and the Pioneers have had quite a night. They are leading 79-71. They are still shooting 56% from the field and 47 from the arc. Cowboys 35 from the field, 27 from the arc. But the key, really, they've been out-rebounded 43-24. Pioneers with 19 turnovers, or this game would be a lot worse than it is.
It will be Denver basketball. They're going to have to bring it length of the floor under full court pressure applied by the Cowboys. They'll get it into Rozga. Rozga being hawked all the while by Herndon, puts on the brakes. Now they get it outside to Pemberton, and Denver into the forecourt. They can get into their offense now. 20 to shoot, so they'll spread it out. Try to run this shot clock down and hang on to that 8-point lead. Rozga has it at the top. Now 8 to shoot. Rozga outside goes to Carlisle. Now to Holtzman to the end line. Running right-hander, going to be laid up, blocked, but then it goes to Amigo, who lays it up and in. Herndon had the block and went right to Amigo.
It's just been the Cowboys' night on the glass.
Here's James, wanted to fire the three. Now in deep, has it blocked from behind, but a foul going to be called. And Justin James will go to the line. That foul on Pemberton, he's called for reaching in, picks up his third.
Dave, I can't remember us seeing a game where the Cowboys were out rebounded by 20 rebounds. That's what it is right now, 44-24.
James at the line to shoot a couple. First one on the way is no good. No, it's been that way from the start, Kevin.
Yeah.
It's just been one and done, really, for the most part, almost all night long. Denver has just owned the backboards as James misses both. Dalton the rebound, saves it to James after missing a shot. Good work by Dalton. Cowboys with the basketball. 1:35 left. James for three. That's no good, and Pemberton had the rebound. Akagorski commits the foul. Third foul on Alexander Akagorski. They'll go to the other end of the floor, and Pemberton will be at the line to shoot a couple. 81-71. He'll try to add to a 10-point Denver lead with 1:33 remaining.
Well, the Cowboys right now, 33.8 from the field. They shot 31% in their loss. That was in the Cincinnati game.
Pemberton hits the first one. He'll have another. He's back up there. He's looking for his 19th point of the game. Amigo with 22, Holtzman with 20. Now Pemberton with 19. That's the big three for Denver. Denver leads it by a dozen. Here is Adams, gets it back to Dalton for three. No good. Been like that all night long. Up ahead, Rosga with it for Denver. 1:18 left. Rosga against a double team. Gonna save it to Amigo, but then what? Timeout. He pointed to Wyoming. Wyoming didn't have the ball. That has to be a timeout for Denver. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 1:16 remaining. And Denver has the lead. It's Denver 83, Wyoming 71.
Well, Justin James is 6 of 18 from the field, 2 of 6 from the arc. Dalton is 2 of 16 from the field, 1 of 9 from the arc. Herndon is 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from the arc. The Cowboys 9 of 35 from the arc this evening. That's 25%. They're 33% from the field.
Holtzman will take it out underneath and to the right of the Denver bucket. He'll bring it in to Pemberton. Pemberton with 18 to shoot. Dribbles back to the top. Now to Holtzman. It's all over but the shouting here for the DU Pioneers. Now Holtzman just loses the handle. Ball's on the floor, picked up by Herndon. Herndon brings it into the forecourt. Herndon leaves it for Akagorski. Back outside Adams. Adams to James. James wanted to fire, but he's going to be fouled instead. That foul is going to be on Pemberton. He picks up his fourth, and Justin James will go to the line. He'll be shooting two. 53.8 seconds left here in Magnus Arena.
Well, when it's going like this, 3 Cowboys passed up a 3-ball in that possession.
James hits the first one. Justin back up there looking for his 16th point. And he's got it. 83-73, and with under a minute to play, here's a foul on Adams as they get it into Rosga. Adams picks up his fourth, and they'll head the other way as Rosga will take 2 free throws. 53.3 seconds remaining. Cowboys appear to be headed to their first road loss. Remember, they were 1-0 on the road coming into this game. Had beaten Oregon State. Rosga at the line, knocks down the first one. Cowboys will be back home Saturday afternoon. Take on Drake at 4 o'clock in the AA. Rosga's second is good. He has 16 points in the game.
The next road game won't be easy either at South Carolina.
There's a whistle and a foul as James took it toward the rim. That foul is going to be on Pemberton. He's just fouled out of the game. That's his 5th. He'll foul out with 50.7 seconds left.
Well, the Pioneers have had 24 fouls whistled on them. The Cowboys have had 23.
They're going to take their time to replace Pemberton. They'll bring in Murky. Once they do that, now they'll come out and line up as Justin James has 2 free throws coming. It's a 12-point Denver lead at the moment. James to shoot 2. First one on the way is no good. He front rimmed it. He'll get another.
He is 2 for 5 from the free throw line.
Second try is good. 17 points in the game. Again, under pressure and a whistle and a foul as Rozga is going to be. They call a foul on Rozga. They actually turned it over as Herndon had the steal, and then Rozga commits the foul. So Herndon will go to the line to shoot 2. First foul on Joe Rozga. Herndon at the line. First one on the way is no good. Al came into the game shooting 65% from the foul line.
And he's 1 of 4 here. I beg your pardon. 1 of 3 here.
Does hit the second one. 11 points in the game for Herndon. They get it into Holtzman. Holtzman battles his way into the forecourt. Now to Amigo. Amigo finds Murky out top. And now the Cowboys scrambling as Denver gets their offense set up. 35 seconds left. A foul going to be called on Adams, and it'll send Rozga to the line. Adams is just fouled out. He is the first Cowboy to foul out with 34.4 seconds left. Joe Rozga, an 89% free thrower at the line as Hunter Maldonado checks in for the Cowboys.
Hunter hasn't had much time tonight, just 6 minutes.
Rozga hits the first one. Maldonado had started Cowboy games until last game. Didn't start last time, nor this game, as Rozga hits them both. 18 points now for Joe Rozga. Here's a near steal by Rozga. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cowboys. 29.4 seconds left. 87-75. Denver by 12. James takes it out. He'll find Maldonado. Maldonado leaves it for Dalton. Long 3. That's good. Dalton 12 points now, all coming in the second half. Here's Rozga in backcourt trying to beat the Cowboy pressure. Gets it to Holtzman. Up ahead he goes to Carlisle, and Carlisle is going to be fouled as he comes into the forecourt by Akagorski. That's number 4 on Alexander. And Carlisle will go to the line to shoot 2 with 16.2 seconds remaining.
Cowboys have 1 less foul than they do rebounds. They have 25 fouls in the game, 26 rebounds. They've been out-rebounded by 20.
Carlisle hits his first free throw. He's now 1 for 2 on the year from the foul line. Carlisle will try it again. Misses the second. Dalton the rebound and gets it up ahead to James for a long 3 that's no good. Holtzman the rebound, and now with 7 seconds left, they'll just let it run out as Rozga brings it into the forecourt. Here's the final buzzer. There you hear it. And the final score, Denver 88, Wyoming 78. We'll be right back with the Cowboy postgame show. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
I'm John, a volunteer at United Way. I'm here at Lincoln Elementary School to find out what this place needs. Who knows better about what kids need than kids, right? Let's ask them.
Monsters! Laser!